Welcome to the BNA Show.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to even have my camera on. And on another Wednesday down here in the South, live on goddamn Venereal Disease Day. Happy Venereal Disease, all you goddamn lovebirds out there, significant fucking others to everybody else. Happy Valentine's Day to all the awesome Blakeaholics out there. And just because you're single, just remember, you are fucking special. Okay, that was the worst intro ever. And beside me is my brother from another mother, Mr. A. Alan, happy Wednesday, brother. What the fuck's going on? How are you, Ball?
I'm doing all right, bro. I reached out to you yesterday because I was like, man, we got to start. I was like, we've just been so busy lately, both of us. Like, you've had shit going on again.
Yeah.
I've got both the kids home now. I'm homeschooling them, and I've been at it trying to take and get some stuff edited and pumped out and stuff like that for secondary channels, more secondary than the main channel these days.
Mm-hmm.
And I reached out to you yesterday. Like, yeah, well, we'll do a show, and I was like, sweet, fuck yeah. Been too goddamn long, It's only been a couple weeks, but it feels like it's been too long already. And I wake up, my fucking eyes just will not stop watering.
Hey man,
I'm like, motherfucker.
Bro, it's emotional when I see myself, and on Valentine's Day too, brother. We're gonna get through this, man. Shit. What in the world have you been up to this week?
Bro, I've got a second channel that I've been taking and trying to get stuff out for. I've got some smaller videos I've been putting on the main channel, nothing major, but I've got a smaller channel that I'm trying to take in. It used to be the one I put the Cybertruck stuff on.
Right.
But I've switched it to TV, anime, and movies, and I think I'm just going to take and drop the TV and movies and move that, makes reactions for that on a different channel and just do anime reactions on this channel. So I've been recording and editing a series, Solo Leveling, and the movie Akira for that channel. So that's been my main focus about last week and a half, 2 weeks.
Captain, what's up, buddy? What's up?
Captain, what's up, homie? And man, Dave, actually, Blake was waiting on me because I had to go plug in my kiddos. I told her, baby, Daddy's going live. And I told her 15 minutes earlier, I said, baby, here in a few minutes, you got to take and go to your room or go to the living room and be quiet. Daddy's going live. He sends me the link 2 minutes before, and she's like, Daddy, can you take and I was like, all right, you got to take and go. Daddy's about to go live because Blake had sent me the link, and she goes, can you move the charger into my bedroom?
It's really my fault, folks, because I'm
little fucking shit.
I'm not lying. I'm serious. It's really my fault, folks. I was just going to lay around and fuck off all day. I'm back off the sauce now. I was thinking, shit, maybe I ought to go get me a bottle of liquor. And I was like, nah, I ain't going to do that today. Just a bunch of bullshit. And then I go, because you told you, I said, man, I got to go find me some coffee. I ran out of coffee last night. I've noticed ever since I quit drinking liquor, I've been just downing the shit out of coffee, man. Just jacked to the fucking gills all the time.
Well, it's probably one of the things that helps you while you're working out. And it also probably helps you get rid of some water weight because it's a diuretic. I mean.
Well, I'm telling you, man. Ever since I've been working out and drinking coffee, man, shit, my sex drive is through the fucking roof, bro. I bet you money I could hit that goddamn ceiling right now if I tried. I have to get a run. I have to get a run and fucking start, ladies and gentlemen, because I ain't as young as I used to be.
Well, you don't realize how much alcohol affects your body until you take and quit with it for a while. And once it's out your system, like that's one of the things that it'll take and dampen is your sex drive and stuff like that. So,
I'm missing the weekly orgy for this. Okay. Joey thinks that we need to start a hardcore pornography channel. Hey, maybe I can get to 1,000 fucking subs in. And by the way, Joey asked, how do you lose -1 subs in 90 days? That's how the fuck I get down, brother. That's how the fuck I roll. Shit. This channel will go down in YouTube fucking history as the channel that has helped, quote me if I'm wrong on this, big dog, at least at a minimum 10 other channels. Yeah. 1,000.
Oh yeah.
And then they just shag ass, and then it's like, okay, we're done with you. Fuck you.
And never see them again.
Yeah, it's kind of like Valentine's Day down here in the South. Oh, you bought me some flowers? No, thank you. Oh, you got a little gram of meth? I love you.
Right.
Forgive me, folks. I'm just getting my coffee in me. Did you watch the Super Bowl?
I did not. I didn't give two shits about either fucking team that played or the fucking halftime show. And I like Usher. So
I watched some of it. I didn't watch all of it. I already knew the Chiefs were going to win, man. I mean, just
I think I was editing a video at that point in time. I was editing one of the episodes that I took and put up earlier this week. So yeah, no, I didn't give two shits or flying fuck about the Super Bowl. I really don't care much about the NFL anymore at this point. Unless I'm playing daily fantasy sports or doing the league, I don't give a shit.
dude, it's the only game I watch this entire year, man, in the NFL. No shit. I watched like pieces and pieces of my Cowboys and stuff like that, but they started doing good. I was like, I'm not going to watch them. Not going to watch them. Then all of a sudden they got into the playoffs. I was like, should I watch them? No, they're just going to fuck it up like Stephen A. always says. And lo and fucking behold, right there, son, we laid it right out.
It's funny. I didn't take and watch any Alabama games, but like the first three this year, I watched parts of the Tennessee game, and then I watched the SEC championship, and I took and watched the playoff game. But that was the only college football I even took and watched this year. It just now this coming year is going to be a different story because Saban's no longer there, so I'm gonna be.
What's that going to be like, dude? I mean,
I don't know if home dude brings his same offense.
I have waited years, okay? I have waited fucking years to say this to you, brother. Years. We've talked several times about how many times have I joked with you and I said, if Saban died today, his team's still going to be great for 4 fucking years. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
Yeah.
Y'all have, I'm not going to say, the days of you going to sleep in the second quarter and waking up the third quarter and it'd be 42-10. I think them days are over. That's what I'm trying to get at.
I don't know if that's going to be the case because you notice that the guy that we hired to coach the team once Saban retired was in the national championship game. So El Doof Les. Cheers, Connie. Shark. What's up, Shark?
What's up, brother? Cheers, everybody. Man.
We got Kalen DeBoer, and he's been a winner at every. Like he's only got like 12 losses and over 100 wins. But Washington last year was in the national championship game against Michigan. So if he brings that same offense, I mean, he's got a hell of a defense, and the defensive coordinator. That was one of the things that Washington had that most Pac-12 teams didn't was a fucking defense. So, granted, it's going to be different because, if I'm not mistaken, they're running like the 4-2-5 or 3-3-5 or some shit. But it's like every school you take and mix and match according to opponent and stuff like that. There's a lot of times Bama only had one linebacker on field and the rest of it DBs and a fucking defensive line. Just with the way offenses run these days.
Well, the only thing that really killed y'all, man, was quarterback, in my opinion. Kid ain't a bad quarterback. Don't get me wrong. If he came to Arkansas, he'd be worshipped like a fucking celebrity. You know what I mean? But it's just in the cards.
That's the thing. That and our offensive line this year wasn't that great neither. Which our offensive line last year wasn't that great, but this year it wasn't that great. The center, everybody's like, oh, the center. Thank God that fucker he could be Ohio State's problem now or Iowa's problem now. And if I took and watched it the first 2 games of the season, I'm like, bro, we are going to lose our asses off. This motherfucker can't figure out how to take and snap the ball. You know what he's been trained to do? Snap the fucking football.
I'm still trying to figure out how
low. But yeah, Milroe is so streaky.
Missouri beat fucking Ohio State. I will never know that. But anyway, it's just been, I don't know. The Super Bowl. It is what it is, man. If I've said it once, I'll say it many times. I'm not a Taylor Swift fan. If y'all are, good for you. But beauty's in the eye of the beholder, and shit is subjective. And if one-ply toilet paper was a person, that's who the fuck it would be. And every fucking 5 minutes they show back her. And then they come back here, and then they go right back to her. And then another couple things happen, and then they go right back to her. And I'm over here just thinking, God damn, why don't you let her come down and do the halftime show? Let her do the fucking halftime show. Let her call the fucking plays. Hell, why not? You know, Jesus Christ, just, you know.
Here's my thing. The only time I took and tuned in to any of the games this year, like I took and, what's the score? You know, watch a few minutes or whatever. But as far as like watching full games, I didn't really do that this year. But once those two started dating, like, they cut back and forth and stuff like that, but it was like for like a second or two.
Right.
You do that 10 or 12 times during the game, you still only got 24, 25 seconds. You're just pissing off the fans by taking a cut away for those 2 seconds. It wasn't nearly as long as what people made it out to be.
Nothing makes sense anymore, man. I went to Walmart yesterday, and you know how bad I hate going to fucking Walmart. Go to Walmart, dude, and the first damn thing I see in the clothes aisle is this damn shirt for like a teenage girl that says, "Call me when you leave her." I'm thinking, great, for $7.95 now, all of our kids can be fucking side hoes.
Right? Right.
What is wrong with shit? What is wrong with shit? Why don't nothing make sense? We all died and went to hell in 2020. This is hell. This is fucking hell. It's hell. It's hell.
Well, you think
we have a rematch of the last election? Vince McMahon is about to go to prison for defecating on a bitch's head, and I'm over here broke as fuck.
It's more than defecating on a bitch's head. This motherfucker is sex trafficking and stuff like that. We're
going to talk about that just a little bit. I don't understand anymore. I think the whole fucking world owes me and this guy a fucking bit of gratitude. Because not only did we bring up COVID first, when we left for about a year, COVID went the fuck away. Ooh, yay. So you're all welcome. Welcome now. Shit.
Right.
Gosh damn.
I'm gonna be honest with you. That shirt that you're talking that you said you've seen, it's kind of indicative to the society that we got right now. Because we got all right now, one of the metas in YouTube is these Giga Chad fucking channels. And I say Giga Chad, they act like they're fucking alpha males and they sound like a bunch of fucking whining beta fucking soy boy bitches. Oh, they've got the alpha mindset, but they've got the talk, because I'm like, bro, number one, alphas don't take and announce that they're fucking alphas. You know that they're a fucking alpha and they carry themselves as a fucking alpha. And whenever the chips are fucking down, that's who you turn to. The chips are down. Nobody's turning to these soy boy bitches. Nobody.
The boy bucket heads, the Sigma bitches. Yeah,
like Andrew Tate. I'm sorry. Motherfucker might be big in Romania. Nobody in the rest of the world is going to turn that motherfucker during hard times. Nobody.
I have no respect for that dude.
Same thing with some of these other fucking podcasts that are out there, like the fucking, I can't remember this cat's name, but he's all over the fucking, and it's like, bro, now granted, they make some good points to these bitches they've got on there, but that's not going to be hard to do when you got fucking dumb shit goddamn OnlyFans models that are fucking 21 years old and think they got golden fucking pussy and they'll be able to pull any man in the fucking world. Sweetie, there's a difference between pulling any man in the fucking world and keeping that motherfucker exclusive.
That's it, man. It's a hell of a lot harder to stay on top than it is climbing that mountain. So yeah. And the problem is we've taken and raised a society where men don't have to have any fucking skills. If need be, I can go back tomorrow doing road work. I can take and go do fucking utility location. I can go do HVAC. There's a myriad of shit that I've fucking done and I've got skills for that I can go back and do if I fucking have to. I can go out in my fucking yard and till a goddamn garden and plant fucking beans and fucking corn. Tomatoes.
And exactly. Yeah. I can do all of this shit. I have skill sets that if I have to, I can utilize them. Just right now, I'm doing some shit that I enjoy because I've spent 30 fucking years doing all the other goddamn bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
We can blame you.
But these beta male motherfuckers ain't got shit that they can fucking fall back on. Nothing. They're just running that motherfucking cock holster. That's all they fucking do. Yeah.
Running that dick liquor. That's all they do. And it's just like with Tate, man. If Tate's is awesome and successful, and by the way, I ain't taking shit away from his success.
No, not it.
We ain't doing nothing like that. But when this guy,
I'll say this: he's helping young men instill confidence in them that the modern society is not doing. I will give him that.
It's a false confidence, but he is.
It is. But they're getting confidence, which
I will give him that. And he's done very fucking well for himself. But any guy who has to sit around every fucking show and tell you every fucking thing about him is, to me,
that's an insecure motherfucker.
He's very insecure, bro.
Yep.
And I mean, seriously, that's just that to me. And if you was that damn tall and you kicked that damn hard, and you had that many fucking fine women, and you had that many cars, you had that much fucking money, why would you give a fuck what anybody thought about you? You know? I mean, I don't know. All these celebs love dating Cleveland boys. Joey, you're gonna be next if you ever get single, brother. We got the stuff that counts. What, crabs? What?
It's crazy because last time I beta male, drop it a few more and try delta or gamma males. Well, the term I keep hearing lately is sigma males, and I just don't have the brain power to take or actually to give a fuck to actually Google it to see what the fuck a sigma male is. I'm like, what the fuck are we going down the Greek alphabet for this shit? Like, come on now.
I've actually looked up sigma male in the past. It's every fucking thing opposite of an alpha. That's all you got to know, man. Sigma boys, they just weak and shit like that. The alphas, man, you know when a fucking alpha walks in the room, you feel his presence. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
And they carry themselves with a quiet confidence most of the time. You got the braggadocious motherfuckers who is the fucking alpha male and who backs up what the fuck they talk about. But 9 times out of 10, you'll take a no just because everybody gravitates towards them, and when the chips are down, that's who people fucking look to.
Right. Well, I don't know, man. Shit. And like I say, nothing against Tate, but and him, and I was watching that other dude for a while. He's been popping up, the old dude with the hat and the beard and the Dry Creek cowboy something. I can't think of his name right now. He puts out some good points, man. He's going back and forth with Tate now, and he's got some points. Tate's got some good points. I don't know, man. Just they fucking.
I see that.
That's what I'm gonna say. Life ain't fair, dude. It just ain't. Hell, I don't know. I might let somebody shit on my head for $3 million. I ain't been off the opportunity though. You know what I'm saying? So
I see the world lost its mind with Tucker Carlson interviewing Vladimir Putin, which I haven't watched the interview because I don't give a flying fuck what Putin has to say. It's whatever. He's going to take and spin, his side of everything. And to be honest with you, I think I'm going to, just because there's got to be. He probably gives some kind of justification for the war in Ukraine or what's going on in Ukraine that probably piss people off, because if you bring up the fact that Zelensky and the right-wing fucking militia that was over there, that was integrated into their fucking military service or whatever, because they got reformed. You don't just reform right-wing Nazis. You don't just reform.
No.
That doesn't just happen. But they got integrated and the leader was reformed and shit like that. But if you bring that up, that's a Nazi talk. That's a fucking nationalist right-wing fucking talking point. So I'm wondering, you know what I'm saying? Because they had that specific thing, and their outlying groups had control of the areas that
he would be.
No, I wouldn't, because I'd be in prison not long after I become a prison guard.
And then my stock goes up on this show a whopping 1%. He would be great as a prison guard.
Because trust me, somebody would try to do something stupid and they'd be hit with a fucking taser, and then I would beat them till they fucking died with a fucking billy club. I'm not playing that bullshit, motherfucker. You gonna act like a criminal while you in here and not reform yourself? Then you will go meet your maker. I'm not playing that bullshit.
Oh, girl,
I like me too much to get injured by your stupid ass.
Oh, girl told me the other day. She said, "Blake, the batteries went out my vibrator. What should I do?" I said, "Fuck it, get a taser." Shit, it's about the same. But just put it in a little different area. Take you out a little life insurance policy just in case shit goes down, and then wham bam, thank you, ma'am, you good. I was with her basically. Yes, Joey, that's right. Angie, how you doing today, sugar? Angie's first person today. Tell me Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. I hate Valentine's Day. Happy venereal disease to all you lovebirds out there. And guess what? If you don't get the clap, come back next week and I'll be in a better mood. So,
Angie, what's up?
I'm quite content being alone. I've been alone most of my life. Here's my thing about Valentine's Day, okay? And I'm going to say this once and one time only. If you have to show the entire fucking world and your significant other that you love them one day out of the whole fucking year, you got your whole life.
What are you doing for
you got your whole life fucked up. There's nothing like it. You wait. Tomorrow, I'm going to have everybody laughing because as soon as this shit's over with, all right, now we go back to hating each other. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's going to be. All the candies are going to be half price tomorrow. Man, I'm going to be a fat ass again in 2 days. I'm going to go buy me about 30 pounds of them fucking king size, the big ass fucking Reese cups. Hot damn. Fuck weightlifting. Shit, I'm just going to just, I may try fucking maybe that make everybody fucking happy. So
that's Angie. Happy Valentine's Day to you too, sweetie.
So I don't know anymore. I feel like we're just in this never-ending revolving ball. If you'd have told me 3 years ago, I'm probably gonna piss some people off, run some folks off. Don't mean to. I ain't gonna rant on it long. But if you'd have told me 3 fucking years ago that we're gonna have a presidential rematch this year again of the same 2 people, I'd have laughed. No fucking way, man. No, somebody's gonna come up. Somebody's gonna do something. And then I started hearing about Nikki Haley. Oh, okay, about Nikki Haley, whoever the fuck.
I don't understand how anyone is thinking that she's got a shot. She's not even going to win South Carolina, and she was governor here. That should tell you something.
And I'm just
that should fucking tell you something.
And I'm over here like, me and Alan called it. We're heading for a fucking civil war. We're heading for a fucking civil war. Somebody's got to lose this damn thing.
Well, you look at what's going on at the border, and you look at what's going on in other states, and you take a look at what the fuck's happening with the national election and stuff like that. You see, in what state was it? It wasn't Iowa. There was
right.
New Mexico. Trump wasn't. They didn't put Trump on the primary. They're gonna. He's gonna take and be put, I guess, on the caucus ballot. But Nikki Haley lost to none of these choices on the ballot. People wrote in none of these choices. She lost.
She lost?
Yes, she lost.
You're lying. Are you serious?
Yes.
I didn't think nothing could top Vince McMahon. Fuck, that may do it. So Big Don ain't in the Colorado thing. She's one of the leading candidates.
In Nevada primary, Nikki Haley appeared to lose decisively to the option none of these candidates. That's from ABC News. And I read this the day after Nevada. I was like, bro. Here's my thing with the whole.
Oh, there ain't no coming back from that.
I'm gonna have to plug. I'm plugging my nose for once and voting Donald Trump. And it's only because I can't see another 4 years of the vegetable in charge now. Goddamn, we got somebody that's limper than than canned asparagus in the office right now.
Dude, you got no other choice but Don.
And here's what's getting me. Like, people are like, oh, like there was somebody, and I just let it sit because I was like, if I get into this, I'm gonna make this poor girl look fucking absolutely like a fucking idiot. Because more people have been deported under Biden. However, whenever the 300,000 people that are coming across, or that can get stopped coming across, and then giving a court date, which means there's no fucking follow-up, and they're not going to show up on the court date. And out of that 300,000, 15,000 are fucking deported per month. We have fucking issues. December, we had more people cross the border basically unchecked than we had people born in the U.S. Then we had people born in the fucking U.S. Like, there's a fucking issue. January, whenever Abbott said, fuck this shit, I'm done, and strung the fucking barbed wire across the fucking border, and the National Guard told Border Patrol agents, you're not fucking touching this or we'll shoot you. 1,000 people crossed. That's it.
Who would have known 4 years later that Kobe got out better than everybody?
Right.
Oh, dude, you hear about the dude getting thrown off Warzone the other day because he did a Kobe thing? Somebody reported him. It's on YouTube. He took the helicopter, and right before it crashed, he jumped out and said, Kobe, kind of like shooting a shot, and it like blew it. They reported his ass on the shit and just like, I don't fuck. What's up, Jay?
Wait. That's what offended somebody? Dark humor?
This is the world we live in, bro. We all have to hold hands, sing kumbaya, and say beautiful, great things about each other.
Here's my thing.
Bro,
It's Call of Duty. That's like one of the most toxic fucking
I got in an argument the other day with some fucker
communities.
on Twitter. I never get in any arguments on Twitter. It's my first one ever. This fat fucking wrestler is up here talking to all these women about how he was body shamed and shit. Okay, now, here's my thing. If you're a former pro football player or semi-pro or even fucking college, okay, and you're a big old boy and you want to be a pro wrestler and, oh, they body shame me and shit. Don't be a fucking pro wrestler. Keep your shirt on. Go work a fucking job. Don't sit there and body shame. This son of a bitch is 6'5", 360 fucking pounds over here crying like a little bitch on Twitter to all these women. I've been body shamed. I know what it's like. Men get body shamed too. Somebody called me a fucking walrus. Just Alan, you can't make this shit up. You cannot make this shit up.
Bro.
Even when I'm fucking falling down drunk, I don't say stupid shit like that. I agree. Blake Lang explained it to me. Stuff because it was cheap.
Bro, the audacity of people,
I'm
like,
sorry,
goddamn.
I'm sorry, baby. Oh, Lord. What are you doing, dude? That was a great movie. Jesus Christ. That's funny shit.
De-aging.
Oh, Lord. I'm about to go get me another cup of coffee. Forgive me, folks. I ain't been alive but about 30 minutes today. I don't know.
El Doof, you're not allowed to ask that question. You can't ask gender anymore.
Shit, no. Yeah, that's sexist, you know? And hell, you can't call, I mean, dude.
We don't. If we were to ask the bear what gender it is, we don't know what kind of fucking grammar lesson we'd be taught about pronouns. So we just don't take an ask no more.
I'm not going to say the exact term of what we used to call it because I don't want to get in trouble on YouTube. But when we went to go to school back, you know, when
you're fine, El Doof.
we used to play this game called Smear the.
Yeah, okay. I know what you're talking about.
Okay. But nobody pointed out every single.
And it wasn't malicious. It was
not malicious.
Yeah.
It's just what it was called, man. And just damn, we went from a world like that, from the late '90s of everything being fucking awesome to everything now is just so damn pussified. So pussified. If you say one bad word about anybody, oh, you're sexist, you're racist, you're misogynistic, you're this, you're that.
Well, that's the goal. It's identity politics. Identity politics. The whole goal is to fucking divide people.
Bro, a few weeks ago, man, shit, me and my buddy got pulled over. He had his kids in the back of the truck, and the cop wrote him a ticket. And he was serious. I thought the dude was joking. The cop says, "Is this funny to you?"
Yeah.
A little bit.
We used to ride in the fucking back of the truck all the goddamn time.
All the time. Shit, we'd stand up and jump around. Papa and Daddy were up in the front. We don't give a fuck. That's a tax write-off. Fuck, we don't care. You know, shit. So,
damn, you just got to hold on real tight when they take and hit the bumps.
Yes, and kids need to be fucking kids. No 8, 10-year-old kids need to be worried about their gender and shit. They need to be worried about being kids. Be kids. Enjoy that time of your life because it's not coming back. Because one day you're going to be like Uncle Blake and Uncle A. Man, I can't wait till I'm grown. I'm going to show them all. That's the dumbest shit I ever said in my life. Now I got taxes. Now I got bills. Now I got fucking to worry about the house falling in. Why can't I just go back and learn?
I don't know. At 41 years old, I'm like, this is want to be old. Getting older sucks. Getting older. You know what the least fun thing in life is, at least so far in 41 years?
You know, I gotta tell you,
bleeding fucking hemorrhoids. Bleeding fucking hemorrhoids.
You heard it here first.
Is the least fun thing in 41 years of life.
I take that back.
It only takes and goes downhill from here.
Finding the gray pubic hairs right up there, brother. That's pretty fucking bad too.
I'll take that any day, every day over fucking bleeding hemorrhoids, because not only once they're irritated do they bleed, then they itch, because then you got an itchy fucking asshole. Yeah, Yeah, bleeding, itchy asshole. That's the. That's. I don't. I think I've got the losing combination of shit that you want at 41 years old. I really do.
Oh Lord.
Anybody that's a kid that watches this, don't ever take and say, I want to grow up. Fuck that.
Fuck that noise.
You don't want to take and get old enough to take and pay bills and shit like that. You want to take and put that shit off for as long as fucking possible.
Oh shit, be a kid. All these
because you don't want to eat steak whenever you're 40 and be like, oh shit, I shouldn't have taken more than half of this motherfucker. I'm gonna pay for this later.
You know,
too much red meat at 40 years old will take and fuck with your stomach. What the fuck? I'm falling apart.
Pushing 40, man, it's like being a bounce check, like that. It just
no, you take and do this to me right there. I'm just gonna take and lay there, and I'm probably gonna have some broken bones.
That's when you know you too damn old, brother. No shit. This is when you know you too damn old. If you fall down and everybody laughs, you're still young. And if you bust your ass and everybody runs over there to you, are you okay? You're too fucking old. Back to life, son. Back to life. B Wills, what's going on, brother? Cheers. Alan, hold it down for like 30 seconds, man.
And Shark, using preparation H works for a good 3 or 4 times, and then I wind up eating something and my stomach don't want to digest it for fucking 10, 12, 14, 16 hours. And whenever it finally does digest it, it doesn't matter what the fuck I've used. It inflames and irritates by the time it's all said and done. So I'm reapplying and being like, man, this is just. I don't know why we went I went that route, but we was talking about getting older, and getting older is just, it sucked so far. Hell, at 24, I broke my fucking hip, and it's just all been downward slide since there. Exactly, Angie, exactly.
Well, it could be worse, brother. I guess
it could always be worse, and I'm thankful that it's not no worse than what it is. And on the flip side, I am getting tattoo work fucking touched up and finished and stuff like that in weed this weekend, so I'm not arguing too bad. But
I hear you. It could be worse, man. We have not had a chance to talk in a hot minute. I know you're not a big wrestling fan, but have you heard anything about the Vince McMahon shit?
I heard he took and sexually assaulted like a few women over the years, but he also sex trafficking is one of the things on the fucking docket for him.
It is it's
not pretty. I haven't looked too far into it because I was like, that's just as a dad of girls, that's just, that kind of stuff just makes my blood boil. So I'm like, I'm not going to read too far into it.
I'm going to tell you something. Something I'm not told nobody. You're the first person I thought about when I started this. I was thinking, man, Alan's one of the only guys I know who has nothing but girls. As a father,
he wouldn't make it to the fucking court hearing. He'd be fucking dead as a goddamn doornail.
This chick, see, I have mixed emotions on it, man, and I've had a lot of people ask me to speak on it. I can see how she'd be in fear of her life and her career and be worried about it. I can also see the other people say, if she was that damn upset about everything, why did she let this go on 2.5, 3 years?
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Some of these things, well, see, for me, that's a big thing. No. Well, here's the reason why, and it's probably not the reason why you think. 2 or 3 years. Most of these women that take and come after men after the fucking fact, it's not 2 or 3 fucking years. It's 15, 20, 25.
Right.
Imagine imagine somebody with the power of Vince McMahon. This man's got more money than God himself at this point. You know what I'm saying?
He's up there with Trump.
Yeah, he's a multi fucking billionaire.
Worked for Trump under his cabinet. So I mean,
he's got, not only does he have money, he's got fucking connections. He can have you blackballed not only from that industry, but for any industry just about that he fucking wants to put his fingers into. Because you got to think, Vince McMahon, WWE is not his only business. That's his big fucking business. That's his money making business.
Oh yeah, man.
You can rest assured this motherfucker's got, in other entertainment, businesses he's got his fucking hands. So, but that level of fucking power, we can't take and grasp that kind of
power, man.
kind of fucking power because we don't have it. We don't fucking have it. So somebody, and the fact that it's only 2 or 3 fucking years and not 10 or 15. I would say like this: that motherfucker would be dead. I know how to take and use stuff like track hose. They would never find that son of a bitch because I would dig a hole deep enough, and then I also know how to make a lot of fucking concrete in a short amount of time. That motherfucker would be at the bottom of that hole with fucking concrete, and then more fucking dirt and shit on top of it. He'd be fucking dead as a doorknob.
You know me, I don't like to read, and I only read when it really, really interests me. I read all 67 pages of it. And, Bo, all I'm going to say is this. If this chick really could not find a job, she really missed her calling in life if this is fake, because she should have been a fucking writer. This is the most graphic. This is the most insane as shit I've ever read. Dude, this man used dildos on this woman that he named after former wrestlers. So let's say there's a black one. All right, well, that's the Junkyard Dog. That's some fucking insane shit. Let's get John Cena over here. I guess he fucking shit. We had that. Then
here's one of the things about.
Hold on, hear me out. Then they release his text messages that he sent from his phone. The FBI comes in his house, takes off his shit. The man is a billionaire and can't spell pussy. Pussey. Pussy guy. He can't spell pussy. He says you, not his Y-O-U, you, the capital U. He tied this woman down, defecated on this woman, had the other guy screw her for another 90 minutes, and then let her go take a shower. And I'm just over here like, damn.
Well, see, that doesn't include the women that he's been charged with sex.
That's just the one we're talking about. This is one. And the only reason it came out is because the son of a bitch did just what he did back in the day. He promised everybody in the whole world he'd pay them off. He paid them a little bit and then he quit paying them because he had the power. If Vince would have paid this woman $3 million, this never would have came out. He paid her $1 million. Well, fuck it. I'm Vince McMahon, you know. She won't say nothing on the NDA. That's where it came out. And here's the thing, bro. If he owed her $3 million, and this is just one of them, some of these fucking cases he paid $5 and $6 million to. Who the fuck's involved in that? They're already erasing Brock Lesnar. Lesnar is in this too, man. Lesnar, to get him fucking re-signed. You think, dude, you know how big of a Brock fan I am.
Lesnar was involved in all this?
Brock is involved.
Oh, that's not good.
Hear it out though. When it come down to re-sign him, Vince made this woman take lewd pictures and sex acts and send it to Brock. And Brock likes it. Brock is married to the former Playboy girl, Sable, the old wrestling chick who's like fine as fuck, even at 60 right now. I bet there's some really good conversations going on. And here's the thing. Brock is in to fucking urination videos. That's what he wanted her to send him. So apparently Brock has pissed on this woman while Vince
watched
or is tagging it. And then Vince comes out in one of the texts that says, I wish you had 3 black guys filling every hole you got, and then I'd turn you over and just, God damn. Yeah, dude. I have one of a very creative mind. I don't do much with it. Bro, I couldn't come up with half that shit. I don't think Stephen King could come up with half that shit. That's why I have to lean into the fact to think this has got to be a real thing, man. And if it's not a real thing, why did Vince step off the board? Why is all his kids left the company? Why is Brock?
I was gonna say I've been what I have read. Like, there's a lot of storyline stuff that we take and see in the WWE. There is some WWE stuff like, there's been times where Vince McMahon hasn't been present at all. It'd be Triple H or Stephanie at the forefront.
Mm-hmm.
because
he's in the shit too, man. Because they asked him the other day, "Do you know anything?"
Triple H.
He said, "I've not read nothing about that." He's a fucking son-in-law.
Well, see, that's the thing. That's the thing that they kind of was like, bro, how did his kids not know about that? Like Shane and Stephanie, and apparently, I guess Shane took and stepped away from the company for good for a while. So I could understand because he was pissed at his daddy with his actions and the way he had become the egomaniac. And Stephanie, I guess, stepped away for a while too. But the times where I've read the times where she come back was times whenever basically Vince was forcibly removed before weaseling his way back in. That's the reason why you'd take and see 6-8 months without fucking Vince McMahon around. You'd have Triple H. Or you'd have Stephanie. I'm like, bro, that still makes no goddamn sense.
When it first came out over a year ago, and before everybody knew the details, Vince stepped down, and then his kids came back. As soon as Vince bought his power back in, because he owned like 85% of the stocks, man. Shit, Vince, dude.
But see, that's one of the things I was reading. He you know. My understanding is he got removed a couple of times from power by the board and stuff like that, regardless. And then he always took and basically bought his way back in with money. And whenever he bought his way back in, Triple H would take and get removed from the fucking creative board and the board of directors, and so would Stephanie. They would both be just wholesale. The people that he took and paid off would just take and remove them too from not only having anything creatively to do with the company, but they didn't have any executive decisions after that neither. And any teams they put in place for writing and for talent and stuff like that would all be fucking dismantled once he fucking come back. That's the reason why you wouldn't see Triple H and fucking or hear from about Stephanie for months at a fucking time. Because there's been apparently power plays that have been going on at the company for the last decade. And I'm like, bro. But that would make sense. Some of that would make sense with as bad as the fucking talent and everything, and the writing is falling off of that shit.
It's wild, man. I seriously,
I still don't see how you don't know. The daddy's doing all that, but
well, this is where it's going to get interesting. Okay, this is not a criminal lawsuit yet. This is just a civil. But correct me if I'm wrong. Because
if the FBI is involved, no, there's criminal element to it.
There's criminal element.
Like I said, they've got him, and they're bringing him up on charges of actual sex trafficking,
and they got him by the balls
and human trafficking.
They got him by the fucking balls.
Yeah,
I mean they got him by the balls. There's no fucking way. And here's the thing, man. On a civil suit like that, they still have a jury, right? They do? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So if this woman has already come out and said she wants to change the entire culture, the whole thing, that means she's not going to take a payoff. If she don't take a $2-3 million payoff, man, you talk about some shit hitting the fan. I mean, dude, I don't know how the fuck this guy gets away with this. When Vince has got away on the steroid trial, he got away with all the shit back in the day. He's been accused of raping other women.
Oh yeah,
I don't know how in the fuck he gets off of this.
See,
as much as a wrestling fan as I am, if he did it, he don't fucking deserve to get off. He deserves to rot in fucking prison the rest of his sorry ass fucking life.
Laz talking about what's Dwayne's new role in the company. He doesn't that he doesn't screw up. Well, here's my thing: how much talent is going to come out that was involved in this?
Ooh, that's what I'm saying. There's already people already resigning.
Because it's weird to me that you're one of the biggest fucking movie stars, one of the biggest action movie stars in the fucking world, and you go back to WWE. What do they got on you?
Well, let's not forget also the last couple of Rock's movies have fucking bombed. They've been horrible. I mean, he may be a walking fucking steroid. His new role in the company, Laz, he's on the creative board. They gave him $30 million to come be a part of the board. And now the first thing on here, he's like, well, damn, now Brock's out of WrestleMania. They done promised it's going to be the biggest one of all time. Now they got shit on Vince. How in the world can we make this big again? Well, I know what I'll do. I'll just step into the main event and I'll take the main event spot from some other dude. And that pisses off all your talent. because they've been putting in the work 2 fucking years, holding the shit down. While this, you know what? Fuck Dwayne. He's an egotistical, minute son of a bitch, and I don't give a fuck how many muscles he got, and I don't give a fuck if you like him, and I don't give a fuck about anything. The dude is just a straight up arrogant, egotistical asshole who wouldn't give 5 shits if anybody lived or died, as long as he gets patted on the back and told how fucking good he is. This is the same goddamn guy who got up with Oprah fucking Winfrey during the damn fires of Maui
and asked
told everybody, you need to pour out your heart. You need to open up your wallets. You need to help these people. You know what's sad? Joe, our president, shout out to you, clumsy fuck. It took him 13 days to get to Maui, and then everybody's going to get a $700 payment. There are people out there like me and you, people watching us right now, who actually gave more money than the government did to them. And then here we go again. Oh, if you say something bad about The Rock and Oprah, oh, well, you're just racist, or you're this, or you're sexist, or you're... No.
I don't give a fuck. I'll be all that shit. Both of them are pieces of shit for asking everyday people and not taking it open in their fucking bank account. Oprah's a multi-billionaire. At this point, so is the fucking Rock. He's close to a billionaire.
Yes, they got more money.
Why ain't you take and donate 100, 200 fucking million out of sell some stuff that you got, because that's the thing. They've got assets. Why don't you sell off some of your assets to take and help these people?
I know.
Instead of asking everyday people who are taking and struggling thanks to inflation due to the last 2 or 3 presidents and the fucking idiot goddamn decisions they've made.
And by the way, everybody's thinking all this inflation shit's Biden's fault. No, it's Trump's fault. It's everybody's fault. This shit's been building up for a fucking while, man. Now, credit, I don't like the prices, and credit, Joe's going to catch most of the shit, but I don't know. I know one damn thing. This coffee's good. Happy venereal disease. After reading the shit on Vince, man, I don't know if I ever want me another woman in my life. Hey,
my thing is, I don't understand how people can read about what the fuck him and
John Laurinaitis, his right hand man.
I don't see how anybody can still watch.
He came out yesterday and now says he's a victim. The guy screwing the girl with Vince is now saying he's the victim. Oh, I was under Vince's control, and I'm.
Yeah, I don't understand how anybody can read about what.
Please have COVID back. COVID made it. Hell, everybody left everybody the fuck alone. Then we all stayed.
Fuck all that noise, because people died alone.
I know.
I don't understand how you can take and read about what's happened and still take and support the WWE with watching or anything like that. I just don't.
I love you, Joey. By the way, this shirt is brought to you today by Joey Edibles. You can check him out on the Square Table Degenerates podcast. I wanted to throw up how to live with a huge penis thing again, but fuck, after what we just talked about, I don't really want to show it right now. Can't smell meth cooking. Lord damn it, Blake. Can I have my t-shirt back? Sure, brother. I don't know. Anyway,
what is this? It's been years since I've watched any wrestling. Like, it's been since
his theme song is "No Chance in Hell." It's like, you got no chance in hell, and the whole crowd sings along with him and doing this shit when he walks down the ring and all this shit.
I stopped watching after I really stopped getting. Once WCW got integrated into the WWE.
I understand, man.
Because WCW, in my opinion, that era of wrestling is some of the best I've ever fucking watched. WWE had good storylines at that point in time too, so you'd go from watching one to watching the other.
Right.
And after it got integrated, it's like WWE didn't have to fucking try no more. And the fucking stars they had just were not fucking that interesting.
Hey man, if you want to really feel old, Bill Goldberg's son Gage, he's a big old boy. He just signed to go play with Deion Sanders in Colorado. His son.
I've seen that.
I'm over here just like, God, I'm fucking old, dude. I don't like this, but yeah, man, Deion may have a hell of a thing going now since Saban's out. I don't know. We'll see. Everybody's cackling in Arkansas because we got Bobby Petrino back as our offensive coordinator, and it don't make a shit, dude. I think I'm done with Arkansas athletics because it's the same shit every year. It's just like the Cowboys. Oh, we're going to do good. Oh, we beat a couple of no names. We're back.
See, here's part of the problem for y'all's fan base. Y'all need to be more realistic.
I am. I know we suck.
What you need to take and go into the season with that mindset? And if you take and get some upsets, be appreciative of it. You got to take a look at your. It's like Bama during the fucking after the Gene Stalling years. We had 2 good seasons under Dennis Franchione, and then we had Mike DuBose, Mike fucking Shula, and we had Mike Price for half a heartbeat until they decided to take and go to the strip club down there in Pensacola.
Right.
And the thing is, it's like during that time we taken, reading the recruiting reports and stuff like that. Oh, we got 4 stars and we got 15 fucking 3 stars and we got a bunch of no names. You didn't expect us to be fucking good. And then, every so often you get, we got this 5-star and we got, a couple of 4 stars and we got 3 stars. We had to temper our expectations a bit. you know, 8-4 was a good goddamn season at that point.
Oh, yeah. And even Saban said it one time in one of the things. He was like, y'all act like if we don't have a fucking 10 or 11 win season every fucking year, it's just horrible and all this shit, I don't blame Saban for letting it go. I heard that he just became an analyst at ESPN or like that.
Yeah, he got hired on to do College Game Day. Well, you got to think about it. Bama fans, number one, we've got all the national championships either from the AP or from other publications that are claimed, right? There was 13 before Saban. BC,
what's up, brother? Good to see you.
We had like 7 outright AP championships and like 6 of them that were, other publications that were accepted at the time to take and crown national champions. So, but we had numerous really good years under Bear Bryant. We had, great teams under Frank Thomas. We had great teams under Wallace Wade, or Wade Wallace. And it's so there is an expectation of championships at Alabama. It's just built in. But there's always been down years, and our fan base just doesn't seem to. BC, what's up, homie?
I hear you, brother. It's always good to see BC, man. Let me tell you about the conspiracy going on right now. I actually looked it up. This could happen. It's not going to happen, I promise, but it could happen. So Bill Belichick is out of a job, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bill Belichick could always go back to college. Well, Michigan was thinking about doing the little open thing and all that stuff, right? Tom Brady has been retired over a year now, which under the NFL contract makes him no longer a professional. He's back being an amateur. Tom Brady has 1 year of eligibility left in Michigan.
No, he doesn't. Once you've taken the
that's what a lot of people say.
Once you've signed and once you've played as a professional, you're considered a professional. You can't go back to college. That can't happen.
Well, that's the thing going around on Twitter right now, and it made me laugh. I was like, dude, there's some idiot who's really going to believe that Tom Brady at 50 fucking years old going to come play for the Michigan Wolves.
Problem is, Tom Brady at 50 fucking years old would be better at whoever they're going to have at quarterback.
I take his ass over Dak every day of the damn week.
Here's the problem with Dak, man. Dak for the most part is a damn good quarterback. His numbers back it up. Right? His numbers do back it up.
Yeah, but every quarterback's numbers are good nowadays.
No. Shit. You see Sam Howell's fucking numbers? You take and see Bryce Young's numbers? And I'm a Bryce Young fan.
Taylor Swift's been to the Super Bowl more times than Dak.
Her boyfriend has been to the Super Bowl more than Dak has. She had to pay for her ticket just like he does.
I doubt it very seriously. I doubt it very fucking seriously.
She probably got on the family plan now.
Yeah, she probably on that family plan, man.
Bro, here's what gets me about this whole fucking thing with Taylor Swift. Like, so many fucking, 20, 30, 40-year-old fucking chuds are butthurt because she gets shown. Number one, do you know how big Taylor Swift's fucking fan base is? You know how many of these motherfuckers are taking and tuning in that are not only young fucking girls, but also middle-aged fucking women that would not give a shit about football otherwise. You know how many people have become, regardless of how this relationship goes, how many will take and stay fans of football? One, because they like Travis Kelce, because he's entertaining as fuck. regardless of anything, there are going to be some that stay on because he's entertaining as shit, and they like his brother as well, and his brother's entertaining as shit, and they decided to watch a few games to see who this motherfucker is that they're dating, and they enjoyed it, and they're gonna take and stay fans. It won't be the vast majority, but because of her, the fucking NFL community fan base has fucking grown, whether you fucking want to admit to it or fucking not. Number two, if a female makes you feel that insecure because she's put on TV, stop watching football all the fucking together, you fucking misogynistic son of a bitch.
Sigma.
If it's that much of a fucking problem, stop fucking watching. Because then you might need to take and check and see where your sexuality lays, because I don't think you're secure in it as you fucking say you are.
Where's your man card?
God damn, all these fucking little crying ass bitches. That's Sean Taylor. Shut the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
She's a fucking entertainer.
Yep.
6 games of the season, she's on fucking TV, and her fucking Swifties are fucking watching. They number in the millions. She's a top selling artist for the last fucking decade.
Whether you like her or not. Whether you like her or not.
And the thing about it is, if they take and actually stay together, you know how good she is image-wise for the fucking NFL? You know how good she is to her fucking fans? There's a reason why she is so fucking beloved. Get off your high horse, get your dick out of your own fucking ass, and shut the fuck up about someone else's relationship. God damn.
The only thing that pissed me off about it was like every time motherfucker throw a pass, there she is. Throw another pass, there she is. Throw another pass, there she is. They did overdo it, and I understand some people's complaint, but like the man just said, if you got a problem with all that,
you need to take and check yourself, man. Like, if you're that fucking insecure because they take and show, number one, you might have a problem because if just on average 25 seconds throughout a fucking game, they might cut to it for 2 or 3 seconds 10, 12 times during the fucking game. Right. If that's what if you have a problem with that, then stop watching football altogether. Go see a therapist also, because you have an unhealthy addiction.
You got something, man. Shit.
God damn, dude. Like, seriously.
I know, bro. But
I don't care if the girl's music. I don't care if the girl's music or anything like that. It's not a leave Britney alone type moment or anything. It's just, bro, you're a fucking grown ass motherfucker. Stop being a little bitch. Stop being a little fucking bitch. Go drink a fucking Bud Light and fucking calm the fuck down.
No, they probably wouldn't even do that too, because there's alcohol in that. Ew. I don't know. Everything the man just says.
It's like, God damn, dude. That's one of the things that throughout the last couple games, through the last 6-7 games of the season and then through the playoffs, that just threw me for a loop with all the fucking hate. I was like, bro, I get you don't like Taylor Swift, but you're not thinking big picture on this shit. What the fuck so ever?
You know what's sad? Remember back when COVID hit, they wouldn't let nobody in the games, and we talk about that shit. We're like, dude, is this shit ever going to end? Because we missed that for a while, and now, just like everything else, that's past us now. Now it's time to bitch about something else, and you can't make motherfuckers happy. You can, it's the old expression is true. You can take a whole bag of apples, you put one bad apple in there, within a week, everyone in fucking apple's bad, and you can't, you can't change that shit. There's always gonna be somebody to bitch about shit, and most of the time, it's grown ass men.
Yeah.
That's the bad part about it. It's grown ass, like the dude I was telling you about.
I take away all fucking week after working a construction job, and they're gonna show this. They're gonna show Taylor Swift. If you're that mad at over a 30-year-old female, homie, you're either single and jealous, you ain't fucking getting none, or you are just a fucking miserable son of a bitch. One of the fucking two, man.
That's it.
If you think big, if you think big picture, number one, the numbers across the fucking board for the NFL have been down. Guess what? Numbers for the fucking Chiefs games where they took and showed Taylor, guess what? They're fucking up. There's a reason for that shit.
Through the roof. You know what's sad? Remember when Jessica Simpson dated Tony Romo and all the nobody's bitched about shit. They were happy they had a pretty girl to fucking look at when they fucking cut to it. Yep, and it's just because it was.
What's the fucking change? What's the fucking? That's exactly, and that was my whole thing too. Whenever
it's just because it's Dallas.
I was like, bro, I'm like, and she got more star power than Jessica Simpson did. Because not only does she have country music fans, but she's got the fucking pop side too.
Yeah, what's up, brother? Cheers, buddy. Thank you. Thanks, boss. Hope you're doing it good. Luch, what's up, brother? Good to see you, Dorito.
Bro, you know what? You know one of the things I'd love to see stop going forward. I love one of the things that I've gotten into conversations with people. Please, for the love of God, this 2024, stop using the fucking word woke. Because I don't give a fuck if you're a Democrat or a fucking Republican. If you get pissed off at something somebody from another side does, and you want to boycott it, or you want to fucking get them fired or fucking canceled, you're just as guilty as what the fucking other side is.
It shows a real lack of emotional.
I'm fucking tired of hearing the fucking word woke when it's lost all fucking meaning, and the motherfuckers that fucking use it are fucking brain dead half the fucking time, and they're following a fucking pundit's fucking
agenda.
Opinion.
That's it.
I'm fucking tired of it.
You know, the bad thing is, them people have sex and they breed, and they make more. The whole thing with like Dylan Mulvaney last year. I was like, number one, it was special cans that they fucking sent to this dude, right, or this whatever that they're taking identifying as. They sent special cans. They didn't sponsor. They sent special cans. But even that being the case, why are you drinking Bud Light? It's Bud Light's for people who don't like the taste of fucking beer in the first fucking place. It tastes like fucking water. It tastes like fucking water. Never liked Bud Light.
It tastes like fucking water with a little bit of fucking, I don't know what the fuck that is in the background, but it's not fucking Bud Light.
They gotta have naked bitches all on the can. I'm still not gonna drink about Bud Light.
Number one, if you're gonna get pissed off over that, how fucking just
low is your life,
bro? Yeah, like
I know
you might not take and agree with that person's how they take and conduct themselves in life, but if you're gonna stop drinking a beer over that, what the fuck does that say about the fragility of yourself?
What does that say?
Number two,
your mental.
Number two, it's stuff like
emotional intelligence.
Yeah. Motherfuckers trying to take and cancel Russell Brand because his own fucking government, nothing has taken and been prosecuted yet. His government tries to shut him the fuck down. Oh, we got to take and cancel this motherfucker.
Well, that's how it is, man. Nobody can link it anymore. No more. I mean, dude, you can't even go to a fucking comedy show anymore without worrying about some son of a bitch in the crowd coming up and trying to fight you.
Yeah, and thanks to Will Smith's little bitch ass for that shit. You got the fucking Target situation. Oh my God, they're selling clothes that take and tuck. Are you tucking? Are you playing Wild Bill from fucking Silence of the Lambs and fucking tucking? No. Then what the fuck does it matter? You're not gonna go shop at Target, but you're gonna go shop at Walmart, which supports the same goddamn causes. Do you see how fucking stupid you look for this shit? Oh, they support the same causes. Pride Month, it's just virtue signaling. That's all the fuck it is. And if you go shop at Walmart because Target sells a tuck stuff, guess what? That rainbow shirt that your fucking kid buys goes to the same goddamn causes. That cheese that you fucking bought from Kraft, they support the same goddamn causes.
That fucking
if you're gonna boycott, you might as well just grow your own goddamn food at this fucking point, can your fucking shit, and not go anywhere. Because guess what? All of these places that you're trying to fucking boycott all take and support the same fucking shit. I don't give a shit if you stop watching fucking Disney related stuff and just go watch fucking NBC and fucking Peacock and see. They all support the same shit. If you can't, if you're that fucking fragile with your fucking opinion on shit, throw out your fucking TV, throw out your goddamn computer, throw out everything that you fucking do, make your own goddamn clothes, make your own fucking food. Because everybody, all of these companies support and donate to these same fucking causes. You're just pissed off because the one that you decided to go to, they're upfront about it. They're fucking upfront about it. The only place you'll be able to take and eat whenever you take and go somewhere ain't gonna be fucking Chick-fil-A because they've donated to the same shit too. And it's come out that they've donated to the same fucking shit. Please stop with the fucking madness. Stand on your fucking morals with other fucking people. These companies, if you're gonna try to do it with fucking companies, you're gonna be a fucking hungry, goddamn threadbare motherfucker.
Do you know how
with no TV and no fucking internet? Please stop with all this woke goddamn bullshit, this boycott bullshit. Grow a fucking brain.
Right, the word.
God damn.
The word trigger needs to go too. I'm with it.
Yeah, that shit, bro.
Do you know what kind of fucked up world we live in with me and this guy are the voice of reason?
Bro.
I bet you money that the people who Target, I bet they sell that same damn shirt I was talking about. Leave her or call me when she leaves you. You know, it's the same shit.
And yarning. That's the reason why I love you to fucking death, because I love seeing your post about you making your own fucking like sour cream or your own fucking biscuits and your own fucking, and you're canning all your food, and you've got the fucking animals. You got meat birds and stuff. I love watching yours. I love seeing your stuff on Facebook because you're doing it.
I think Angela's the only person I have on Facebook who, ever since I've known her, she just keeps progressing.
Yeah.
And she's not, you know, just don't fuck with all that.
My whole thing, like, I don't give a shit enough about what the fuck somebody else supports. I don't have to, like, I don't give a shit. Like, everybody's got their own fucking causes on stuff. I'm not going to take and agree with 100% of what people take and fucking agree with or what they fucking support. I'm not going to, but I'm not going to take and limit myself by it neither. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro,
I know.
I don't have to participate in actively giving money. They got 5 cents of my fucking. They got 5 cents out of my fucking subscription. Whoopty fuck! I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
When you lay off Warzone, you get to save and channel all that shit and save it for a show. Yes. God damn it, motherfucker! Wall hacking, lag switching, sons of bitches. No, I'm just picking. Alan woken up half the neighborhood with his rants, but that's why I love him. Every time I type in homoerotic fantasy and portally, it brings me here. Thank you, Cap. I love you too. Rabbit, what's up, bro? Good to see you, sugar. Cap, you want some problems in your life? Come meet me. Oh, damn.
Captain. And Captain, you asked me what started this one. I'm just, bro, there's so much shit, like, from taking and seeing off, from looking at Facebook. And the only reason why I've really got Facebook is my sister and my mom and sisters in Georgia and stepmom in Georgia. And that's the way I keep up. Every so often I scroll. I hate scrolling anymore. I go through reels more than I do my fucking news feed, because I just want to claw my fucking eyeballs out for the stupidity that I fucking see. It's like, fuck. But you can't get away from all of the shit. I don't care if it's my comment section and fucking on YouTube. Oh, you can't do that because people are woke now. It's like, bro, like, but you're taking and fussing because you can't enjoy something that you fucking enjoyed because other people got offended, and now you're offended by it. Aren't you woke to at this point? Like,
no, you can't say that. That's wrong,
man.
That's wrong, Alan. How dare you?
People need to realize that the original context of the word woke is taking and seeing the injustices happening to other people. Now it's become like everything else. It's become in vogue to take a
real alcoholic. I vouch for that. I vouch with that comment.
Exactly, Angelo. They're part-time fucking alcoholics or part-time drunks. But the other thing is fucking Bud Light. It's nasty. It's ugh. But my whole thing is like, that was, so many people have jumped on this fucking woke fucking brigade, whether it's, oh, they're so woke. And the thing is, these people that call themselves actual fucking woke, they're just a bunch of crybaby bitches, because the people that they're trying to stand up for, 9 times out of 10, they don't have to be vocal to take and get their fucking point across. And they don't need your fucking, they don't need you taking and,
they don't need your fucking.
You're not giving them a hand up is the fucking problem for a lot of people. You're not. These people aren't trying to give a hand up. They're trying to be the center of attention and take away the fucking. That's what's pissed me off about everything. And I don't give a shit.
I know. We got millions of people coming here illegally, the whole fucking 9 yards, making shit go through the roof, and everybody's pissed off about Taylor Swift. Who in the fuck would have thought in 2024 we'd be talking about this shit? And then you try to get away from it. And, oh, hey.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
What?
I might have to hold on. Let me see what the fuck this motherfucker posted.
No, he did. It's like, drink a Bud Light. You know what? Fuck it. I don't normally do this. And I hope nobody catches all my Facebook shit. But you guys see this. Joey just sent me this, ladies and gentlemen. This is life advice. It's a 4-second clip. This is life advice for, yeah, man. from Mr. A. Here we go.
Go drink a fucking Bud Light and fucking calm the fuck down.
Go drink a fucking Bud Light and calm the fuck down. That's all you gotta do.
Right. That's
what I'm gonna do the night of the election. I'm either gonna do that or I'm gonna run around the house naked for 30 fucking hours and scream fuck as loud as I can. I ain't quite figured it out yet, but I'm gonna do one of them.
There's just so much shit that's. Yeah, I'm supposed to be getting some on fucking Saturday. I wish.
Whoa, you sent me the text, man, but dude, I'm sorry. You really?
Oh no, you're good.
You really got some good shit.
Yeah.
Well, good for you, brother.
Yeah, somebody my sister-in-law is seeing, and I don't know how he comes about with it, but apparently, like one of her real good friends is a straight up pothead, and she said it's some of the best shit she's had. So that tells if a pothead goes, that's really good fucking weed. That tells me that's really good fucking weed. You know what I'm saying? So.
Oh, who's the one who stepped in dog poo? That would be me, because I'm this shit. You can't tell yourself you're the voice of reason. Fuck yeah, I am the voice of reason. A good-looking voice of reason, too. Blake, you ready for the apocalypse? Sure, shit, yeah, sugar. Bring it fuck on, man. Hell yeah. Why not? Fuck. Why should I be the only son of a bitch miserable? Fuck, I'll just get butt naked when the fucking asteroid. By the way, that's something else down the road we're going to keep our eyes on. You've heard about this fucking asteroid coming in 2029, ain't you? I just heard about it like 2 days ago.
I give a fuck less.
I'm thinking to myself, that'd be the perfect way to end it fucking all. Let's all just be sitting outside with a Bud Light in one hand so we're not woke, a hot dog in one hand so we're not triggered, and just watch this whole motherfucker burn. Just watch it burn down to the damn ground. Our final words will be, huh? Douche. So.
Yeah, I don't even care. It's
we love you, Angela. You're the nice one, sugar. I'm so happy for you, girl. Finally met her, somebody doing good. Fuck yeah. What started this one? Me
just being tired of everything.
Him, us.
I'm just tired of all the fucking insanity. Everybody taking and claiming that's woke. I'm woke. This is woke. That's woke. Boycott this, cancel that person, and it happens on both sides of the fucking political spectrum. So
Doof is kind of right. This big man shitting on women's kind of what.
Yeah, you kind of right on that one.
I'm not on Facebook. You ain't missing shit, brother. You ain't missing nothing at all, dude. Shandal, what's going on? Cheers, boss.
Cheers to you.
I don't know. Today's one of the few days I always hate Venereal Disease Day. This is my 39th year of celebrating it as a single man. No, actually,
Joey, I'm gonna send you some. Just let me know how much that costs, homie. I'd catch you with my Patreon money.
There you go. Give me the name. Hey, you ain't got to worry about no money, man. Shit, your money don't spend good in Cleveland. Hell, people in Cleveland can't count. Fuck, Love you, Joey. Kevin, see me?
No, I've never needed a reason to rant. I got to take and go through the archives of the B&A show and download some of my better rants and then fucking put it into a compilation form.
Oh, the best one. Have you ever seen the one Jeremy did? It came up. He's like, "Is this the end of the B&A show?"
Oh, and yes.
The perfect rant for you, and you're like, "Will we ever hear Alan rant again?" And you're over here like, "If you got a problem with it, fuck you." It's great. It's gold, man. Need it fucking gold. Oh, the Chiefs only won the Super Bowl because Taylor Swift rigged it? Quite possibly.
What's up?
Connie's laughing.
You can't bear reviews.
Can't bear reviews. I'm trying to get to you. Can't. What's good, Craig? Good to see you, man.
I know, man. It's
Happy Venereal Disease Day to all. Thank you, Kirsty.
Well, it's been a minute since I've been able to watch one of his lives or see any of his. Like, of course, I'll be honest with you. Outside of taking and editing and shit like that, I don't really take and watch YouTube anymore except for fucking Rust videos.
Hey man, at least you're not sitting around getting advice from Andrew Tate. Shit, it could be worse,
Oh God.
Oh Lord, I've been a massive Chiefs fan for the last 2 years. All right, we all know you and JV are brothers and cool. We ain't got to just let everybody with JV. Love you, Jay.
Aisha, sweetie, how you doing?
I ain't seen Aisha in that, man. Apophos? I think that's the name of the asteroid. I think they said it's like half the size of Texas or some shit, and it's going to miss us by like 100,000 miles or some shit. And they're like, we should be able to see it. Bring it the fuck on. You know how mad I'm going to be if that sumbitch flies by? No! Come back! Come back! I just bought me some Bud Light and a hot dog.
Well, Joey, in Blake's defense, have you ever taken and seen anybody else that's went to a gym or worked out that didn't post fucking selfies?
Hey, man, shit. People piss me off all the time. I get comments all the time. So all you do, man, yeah, you think you're better than everybody. Yeah, look at you. All you do is post selfies and selfies and selfies. Number one,
you probably the fucking games and stuff you made.
Pictures, you can keep fucking scrolling or you can leave.
Exactly.
That's number one. Number two, I wipe my ass of what you feel about me and what I post on my shit. It's kind of like our show right here. I love all of you, but if we piss one or two of you off, we don't mean to. Hope you come back, but you know, if the shit fits, I mean, if somebody in this chat right now is woke and triggered, tough shit. I don't care. I'm about done giving up on being monetized. I'm about ready to go back to the old Blake and just say whatever the fuck he wanted to and just go on with it, you know? So, oh, Lord. I want to thank everybody for showing up today. Today's been a good day already. I'm glad you hollered at me. I've had fun today.
Captain, is that what you're calling to bed these days, the gym?
Bird. Howdy do to you?
Captain,
oh, yeah, we love all you guys, man. Shit, we just fire on back. I'm going to the gym shortly. No cameras allowed. Punishment for infraction will be swift and painful. Is that Taylor Swift and painful? I'm already working on a song for old Taylor, man. When she drops this boy, she'll be like, "Take your ass back, Mahomes, back, Mahomes. I'm gonna leave you at the home." It's gonna be something with Mahomes in it. I ain't quite figured it out yet.
I don't know. I'll be honest with you. I hope they fucking last for a while. Like it's.
Damn, Aisha. Hope you get feeling better, sugar.
I hope they at least last halfway through next season.
Cheers, brother. Who are you talking about? What? I'm sorry, I was reading comments.
Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. I hope they at least last till halfway till next season.
Fuck, as long as they're happy, I hope everybody stays together as long as they want.
That's what I'm saying. That's the other thing that's kind of weird on this. Is so many people like.
I mean, are they jealous over him or are they jealous over her?
Well, there's a lot of Swifties like, who is this guy that she's dating? I'm like, well, I tell you, not sports fans, number one, but number two, right. You know. And then they're like, oh, he's using her for clout. I'm like, bro, you do realize he's got one of the biggest podcasts outside of Joe Rogan, right?
Right. And besides, if you was going to use somebody for clout, wouldn't you use her? I would. If the motherfucker was all up on me, I'd be telling everybody in the world, hey, here's Taylor Swift. She's an ugly bitch, but hey, she's mine, you know? So everybody's saying, hey, the captain, free and injured Tate. Yeah, right. I just got to that one. Go to the gym and laugh at people. Hey, some of it's funny. You watch some of them workout videos. The women nowadays even do that shit. Why are you looking at me like that? I mean, hell, you got provocative fucking clothing on. You're bent over in all these fucking ways. You got 90% of these motherfuckers probably roided the fuck up with their testosterone levels going up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down all damn day. And we have to live in the most pussified era in the history of this world. Thank God that during World War I and World War II, people weren't like this. Or we would all be speaking fucking German and Russian right now. Because you can't make this shit up, Bo. You cannot make this shit up. How in the world did a generation of us going from Family Guy, Simpsons?
Well, see, part of the problem is too many kids were raised on just the Family Guy and stuff like that, and they were sitting there just watching the Family Guy and Simpsons and shit, but they weren't given any chores. They weren't taken left outside of their own goddamn devices. Part of the problem is you got the introduction of fucking Karens who decided that kids shouldn't be allowed to play outside by themselves. And then you've got the proliferation of fucking mass media. The other thing is we've had these politicians who have been who've had all these fucking satellite wars and stuff like that, and basically doing bread and circus here to keep us all fucking entertained. So that way we don't know what the fuck what's happening in the rest of the world. So you don't have to teach people what's going on in the rest of the world. We don't know how hard the fucking life is for people in the rest of the world. So nobody gives a shit. So we got all these fucking kids who have been fucking babied, pampered, and everything the fuck else.
Yep.
And
it's true.
Jim Beam, goddamn, if you drink bourbon, it don't be Maker's 46, Maker's Mark, goddamn,
Royal Club,
fucking Bullet Bourbon, fucking Jim Beam is bottom shelf shit for a reason. It's barely above Evan Williams, and Evan Williams, you got to get the fucking white label for that shit to taste good, because then it's fucking
awful.
And even then, it's only good for mixing.
That's coming from a former alcoholic.
It doesn't even make a good fucking old fashioned. You know how bad of a bourbon you got to be to not make a good old fashioned? Like, I wouldn't take and put Jim Beam in an old fashioned. I mix it with fucking Coke or something like that. Like, that's ugh.
We used to make white Russians out of the shit, and they were pretty.
If I can't drink it neat now, I'm at a restaurant. If I can't drink it neat, I'm at a restaurant.
I understand.
I'll tell you that.
I understand. I don't understand people even like that. Yeah, let's have a $15 margarita. Would you like one sugar? All right. What would you like to eat? All right, now we want $500 worth of food. You're either going to eat, you're going to eat, you're going to drink, you're going to drink. I don't understand shit like that. You might as well last time me and wifey went to the El Maguey, it's a Mexican restaurant here in town. No telling.
I was like, y'all's Scotch and bourbon selection sucks. I was like, I'm just gonna let y'all know that right. I was like, what do y'all got tequila wise? I was like, because the only tequila I've ever had is Jose Cuervo.
Jose, right?
So I had a Patron.
Ooh,
and it was, I can't remember which of the Patrons it was, but it was like $15, $20 for a double.
Probably 1,800, like this shit right here.
Yeah. It was one of those. It was actually it wasn't the blue label. It was a different label. But bro, that shit was so smooth. It was
I'm telling you,
it was good. I was like, bro, goddamn, Jose Cuervo tastes like gasoline.
It does.
But you get a bit of sweetness off of it. There's a bit of fucking citrus note on it. It's got a weird aftertaste once it starts. I had it with ice and shouldn't have done that. Apparently, once the ice starts melting. I said, put it on the rocks. I was like, put it on the rocks. They're like, the guy's like, I don't recommend that, but next time you come in, you probably, if you do this again, you'll see the reason why. Once the ice started melting, the fucking water does not mix as well with that as it does. But that I was like, bro, I need to take and try some more. I need to try tequila apparently.
Hey man, I had my little tequila run. I'm not a big tequila guy. I'm going to shout out to my brother from another mother, Mr. JV. If you don't know JV, I think everybody here does know JV. But if you don't know JV Hangouts, please check out our boy JV. Great guy, very talented, smooth as shit. Little unknown secret about Jay. Jay can make the best fucking margarita you ever had in your life. I mean, you be drinking that bitch, you'd be like, dude, there ain't no alcohol even in this fucker. Then about 2 or 3 laters, you jumping off in the swimming pool, damn near about to break your foot and shit. Trying to remember what the fuck you did the next day, having to call him up. What did I do? Oh, you jumped off a swimming pool. Damn, there was tequila in that bitch. Okay. I feel you. Shandog's hoping Joey's hand don't fall asleep. Me too. Shit. Happiness is a disease and I'm the cure. Captain, salute me familia. We're going to go about another 5 minutes because I know this man's busy today. The only machine I've used in the gym is a vending machine, dude. That's why you make the big bucks. Blake, more like Bleak, is in Bleak World Outlook. Hey, I've always wanted to say this. I'm triggered. I drink proper Irish whiskey. Captain drinks the Bushmills. Hypes them up all the time.
I haven't tried Bushmills. I'm gonna have to get me a bottle at some point. I don't really drink a whole lot anymore though. Like I've got this is last live stream that I did where I had a little bit of this. I haven't had any.
Is that Screwball?
No. Fuck
okay.
No.
It looked like Screwball. Sorry.
Talisker Storm. Since the last live stream where I took and had a little bit, I think it was with you and JV. I haven't touched it since. That's been a couple months ago.
I'm going to let everybody know right now, I keep this bottle because I always want to try some peanut butter whiskey. Screwball here, ladies and gentlemen, makes some of the best peanut butter flavored whiskey you can have. It's really, really good. But here's the fucking problem with this shit. This shit
Dangerous.
is
That
only
shit is dangerous.
this shit is like liquid diabetes, man. No shit. If you mix this with like a soda drink, like grape juice or something, and make it like a peanut butter and jelly, you'll sit here and drink this whole fucking bottle in like an hour, dude. And
Oh yeah.
it's this shit's like $50 a bottle. And I was like, yeah, never the fuck again. That's why I'm gonna keep it. It makes a good clubbing weapon in case some crazy bastard from Ireland escapes and comes over here to the States. You know what I mean? So,
Well, see, it's funny because we've had There's another one that we've had that was peanut butter, and it was holy shit. I think better than Screwball because it was smoother, and it was only like 25-26%. But god dang, bro, me and wife took and went through that in a fucking night almost.
that's what I'm saying. I mean, it goes just like that, but boy, it sure is fucking good. I will give them props on that. Those don't go to the gym can still reach it. Good. Damn, look at Laz coming in with the damn good comments. You go on, Laz.
It's funny. I've been watching some bourbon reviews, and there's one that I want to take and try called Penelope, and they've got a toasted barrel strength that just sounds fantastic. And they've got another one called Rio that's more of a rye. Sounds fantastic. And they've got one that was finished in rosé casks. I want to try that one. So,
as a former alcoholic, I'd love to try them fucking all, but I know what's going to happen. Hell, I'm going to get talking over everybody and piss somebody off. Do all my Blakeisms.
But I definitely going to have to try the Bushmills 10-year. How does it compare to something like Redbreast? Because Redbreast is one of my favorite whiskeys ever.
You're the only person I know who's ever drank Redbreast. You said it was
bro. That shit is. It's like if you butter.
Did you mix it with a haggis or something?
Fuck no.
You had some. When you did the haggis that day, didn't you have some?
Well, I did have. I think I had a Teeling single batch that I took and drank with it, but
that's what it was. Okay,
Redbreast. You get like butter cookies. You get fucking apple, like a treacle apple, like with a little bit of caramelization. Like
really?
You get that type of flavor. You get some other like, and I can't place it, but it's more fresh fruit. You get a little bit of. You don't get any of the grain or anything. It's so fucking good. Oh my god!
I gotta ask you something, man. I ain't trying to put you on the spot, and if you don't want to answer it, you ain't got to. But out of all the stuff you got from the UK and from all the other countries, what is your favorite product you got? It can be candies, cookies, the things Captain sent were super fucking good. The cookies with the cream in them, I can't remember what the fuck they were called, but shit, they were awesome. Mama took the whole damn box.
What was it, bourbon creams or something like that you got?
No, it was
they're called bourbon creams, but it'd be like our fucking like our.
I can't remember. Dude, I'm not shitting. He sent me a box of shit. I got 2 bags of them onion chips. Mom took the rest of the fucking box with her. I like this, and I like this, and I like this, and I like this. I'm like, oh,
them onion, tonics. I'm gonna tell you right now. I wasn't sent any fucking crumpets. But about every 4 or 5 months, I'll order me a fucking thing of crumpets.
I remember you and the kiddos and wifey liking it on that live stream. You're like, man, I'm going to order these fuckers, dude. How much are they?
I'm trying to remember. It's not a whole lot. Now, you get 4 or 5 things I'm sent to your house. It's a little bit more expensive, but you know.
Dude, them tea cakes. That's what I was trying to think about. Tea cakes. Man, them sons of bitches were fire. I just didn't know, dude, because I knew you had that. I knew you had the haggis, and I love all you guys. I'm not eating no fucking haggis. I draw the line at lamb lung, you know.
Well, see, they can't put any lung meat in because of. So the guy is Scottish, and he uses everything. I can get some. Yeah, see, I might take and go to the British store.
You see that right there, folks? See at UK? I just put $5 in your pocket. Praise le champion.
Probably my favorite thing I've gotten though is probably between the tonics tea cakes and Welsh cakes are fucking absolutely beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking I'm trying to think because I've been sent so much stuff.
I know. That's why I was going to ask,
Jaffas,
because
Ja-
whatever
and,
you
and
say, I'm probably about to order.
Jaffa, Jaffa cakes.
Yeah, the Java. Oh, they were good
Jaffa
too.
cakes are really good. But bro, it's hard. You get diabetes from the ton of tea cakes, but goddamn, they're so fucking good.
Yeah, but that's a good way to do it. I mean, let's get real, man. They
Right.
got us beat. They got us beat on chocolate. Their chocolate over there is fucking phenomenal. Their candies are phenomenal. Them chips, them onion chips, I was like, man, this is gonna be nasty as shit. 8-1. Oh fuck. Is there like another 6 bags in this motherfucker? You know what I mean? I love them. Captain saying haggis is lovely. It's just,
It is.
listen, I totally understand, guys, but if I told everybody the ingredients of bologna, nobody would eat bologna anymore. That's why I don't eat bologna anymore. I don't care how cheap it is. So, just ain't happening.
It's hard to take. I've been sent so much stuff. Like it's hard to really pick. I mean, fucking.
Did they ever send you any
I was
drinks?
what drinks? Yeah, I've had some drinks and stuff like that.
Okay, then what's your favorite drink? Because I noticed you ain't got as many drinks as you did the candies and the cakes and the other stuff.
Probably Iron Brew.
No shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest. I haven't been impressed with the drinks. Like there was one that was sent. That's and I can't remember the fucking name of it. It's a purple fucking drink. That was pretty damn good.
Captain,
I was
Captain
like,
made me a cheeseburger and sent it.
one of the things there compared to here, like some of the flavors for stuff is a little bit more muted with stuff, which some
Right.
stuff are really fucking well for. Like it something in it, and I'm not saying like muted like as in it doesn't have flavor. I think that's one of the things.
Their stuff tastes cleaner and fresher to me. I mean, like over here, dude, I'm the biggest Skittle.
Yes, yeah, I've been sent Vimto. I've been sent that. But I'm be honest with you, like their gummy, like their fruit chews and stuff like that, compared to what we get here that's got fruit flavor. Our stuff tastes artificial compared to what they have over there. And you get the fruit flavor and you get some sweetness, but it's not like overpowering, but it's nice. And it's, you know what I'm saying? It's really cool. So
you heard a couple of weeks ago, they came out and actually told everybody that's why McDonald's fries over in the UK taste better than American fries. They actually came out and said, well, ours has like some ingredient for like floor mats or some shit, something fucking just off the fucking wall, and over there they
as a
use
preservative.
salt, oil, and it's just normal. It's almost like our government's trying to kill us, but we all know our government wouldn't do that. Send you to war at 18, you gotta be 21 to buy a beer. No, there ain't nothing fucked up about this scenario, is there?
You see, they're trying to take and make it where you got to be 21 to buy a gun now. I'm like, wait. Then you raise the age of the fucking military to 21 before you can fucking join. Because how are you going to send kids out to get trained in these weapons and they can't take and own a fucking 22, or they can't fucking own a 30-06 to take?
We can go another 3 hours on that.
Or they can't take and buy a fucking handgun for self-defense or anything like that for while they're home, or just because they want the fucking handgun. I'm like, make this shit make sense. And for everybody that's from over in the UK, look, that's one of the things that a lot of folks over there don't understand is a gun culture here. We've got a gun culture that goes back all the way 1700s and stuff.
And we live in the South.
Well, I was going to say a lot of things like, all the gun deaths and stuff like that. Everybody loves bringing up school shootings. They make up for less than 1%. 1% of all gun crime here in the U.S. 1%.
That's right.
Since 1982, 1,100 people have died due to mass shooting. 1,100. 330 million citizens, 1,100 people have died since in 30 years, or almost 40 years, 1,100 people. So let's put that. So some context needs to be put on some of these numbers.
How many people died in Vietnam? How many people died in Vietnam?
More people die from handgun deaths and stuff like that because of gang shootings and fucking the availability of fucking handguns. We got all these politicians here that, we need to take and make it, you can't own stuff like the AR-15. I'm like, but that's not even used in a quarter of the fucking gun crime in this country.
You're right.
You want to make a dent, make it harder to take and get fucking handguns.
Dude, all they gotta do if they really wanted to stop it, quit making bullets. You ain't gotta take everybody's fucking gun. Just don't make no bullets no more. I mean, they're seriously, it's not even about that, man. It's just all politicians, all of them share one thing in common, Alan, and I've learned this. They all bitch about the current guy, and then they get 4 years and they do the exact same shit. And nothing ever truly, ever seriously gets fixed or better.
What people in the U.S. somehow don't understand is it's not nothing. It doesn't matter who's in the fucking White House. Like all he is your foreign policy fucking face. That's it. Foreign policy face. If his side has more people in Congress, then he's going to he's going to get stuff passed if they've got enough people.
Yes.
A lot of times you need a super majority for that. So you're not really changing anything by changing who's in the White House, other than if they've got enough people to take and get stuff passed through on their side in Congress.
Right.
You need to be taking and worried more about your fucking local elections and your fucking elections for your fucking senators and your representatives that you send to fucking Washington. That's where the real fucking plays are. That's where the real change is made. Because that's where the real fucking stuff is done.
Captain just said it best. Thinking a politician cares is like believing the stripper loves you. That's a perfect fucking analogy, man.
Hey, Joey, here's my favorite thing with the whole shall not be infringed. If we're gonna take and go shall not be infringed, we're doing our job,
Joey.
Are we taking and going with the historical shall not be infringed, where the sheriff could take and come into your house and make sure that your gun was in working order and that it was fucking properly maintained and that it was properly stored, or the shall not be infringed, where you had to keep your gun at the fucking local armory, and this was going on until the fucking mid 1800s in cities and towns.
It still goes
where
on.
You had to take if you had a gun, if you owned a gun, your gun resided with the sheriff in the fucking police armory. Mm-hmm. So which shall not be infringed are we talking about here? Are we talking modern day shall not be infringed? Because
right now,
you being able to own a gun and it having to take there you go. You're not infringed. You can own it. Now you got to take and keep it with the fucking sheriff until you want to take and use it for target practice or hunting in the local town that you're in because you're within town limits. Is that the infringement that you're not? Because that's not infringing. You owning it but having to keep it. That's not an infringement historically. So which infringement are we talking about here?
You don't have good edibles, Captain. They do love me. Like 2024. One of you two are my running mate. I'd rather do Right, how's it going? Cheers. Yes,
see,
cheers.
Here's my point with the whole shall not be infringed. If we're going with modern shall not be infringed, I got no problem with it. If the Supreme Court decides they want to use historical definitions for shall not be infringed, which means I don't disagree with that either, Captain. To be honest with you.
That's great.
I mean, we had private citizens taking and loaning cannons and stuff like that to the Continental Army, and then also to the North and to the Union and Confederate armies. So, I'm not going to disagree with you on that at all. But the shall not be infringed.
How's it going?
The shall not be infringed just means you can own a fucking weapon. What's not included in there is where you have to keep the fucking weapon. Well, so just remember that with the shall not be infringed, because
you don't really
have if the Supreme Court were to decide to go to historical fucking precedents, there's a lot of ways that a lot of folks would not fucking like at this point. So
that ain't no shit. And it's kind of the same way even now, man. When Bush signed in that fucking Patriot Act, shit, they can still leave you in your house. Even though
that's what most people don't realize. And the Patriot Act is still in effect thanks to the Keep America Free Act, because
they're woke. And they're pissed about Taylor Swift.
All it was an extension. Under the Patriot Act, they can take and if you take and hold a mindset that they can categorize under a watched group, whether it be, he believes that you should be able to take and do this. He's a constitutionalist. Now you're on a watch list. Now under the auspices of, thanks to the laws that have been put in place to the Patriot Act, not only can they take your fucking weapons, they can take and they want to, they can deem you a fucking threat to national security, and they can jail you, and you don't get a fucking phone call.
Yeah. And who are they going to believe, you or the government?
So tell me again about these beautiful rights we have.
We don't have none. We really don't. Honestly, we're really not the greatest country. I mean, we're free to an extent, and we have free speech as of now. But give it another 20 fucking years. I'm serious, man.
I give it the next election or two.
Maybe. That's what scares me, man. And I'm gonna keep.
See, Joey, Joey, for me, that's the thing that they're never going to be able to take away guns completely. I don't think that's going to happen in this country. I don't give a shit what the fuck they try. Their best bet, like he says, tax the fuck out of the fucking ammunition. That's the only way they're going to take and have any kind of impact. Plus 400 million guns. There's going to be too many boating accidents if that happens. There's going to be a bunch of hunting accidents.
Here's something else. I don't know about everybody in the chat, but speaking as a Southerner like him down here in good old Dixieland, good luck coming and take all these rednecks fucking guns. Good fucking luck. You're going to have to nuke this motherfucker because that ain't happening. That will... Joe Biden got a better chance of being president another 4 years.
It's not Joe Biden. It's not Joe. Joe Biden's not going to be able to do shit. It'll be Congress that does stuff.
If Joe Biden is deemed unable to perform, who do the Democrats put in there? Because you would think Michelle Obama, but she's done said she don't want it. Would they go after Oprah? And if they go after Oprah, would they go after?
They're not going to. Oh, Oprah will not.
I'm not lying. I always thought it was Rock and Oprah. I really did. But then that Maui video shit that killed that shit. Boy.
Even before the Maui video, Oprah is not liked. She's not as beloved as what people want to take and put on in the media at all.
I don't know.
She is a fucking hypocrite. Take a look into her fucking girls' school there in Africa.
I didn't even know she had
a lot of folks, even outside of that, with the way she treats everything and stuff like that. No.
Oh, dude, that's a Family Guy cutaway. Even Rory said that's a Family Guy cutaway. What the fuck good are weapons going to do for self-defense in the army? Hey, man, the last people who told everybody to give up your guns, I'll take care of you, was fucking.
Joey, the thing with that is if the Supreme Court were to use historical precedents because a local government wanted to, hey, you reside within town limits, you take and leave your gun with the fucking sheriff's department, take and check it out whenever you want to take and go hunt or do whatever. If they use historical precedents, they could be like, yeah, you own the gun. We're not infringing your right to own the gun, but they're trying to keep so.
Totally, Joey. I'm not saying that we're not. I'm just saying it could be better. Back in the greatest generation, those days, that generation before us, our fathers bunch, there were some tough motherfuckers, man. I mean, good God, because they grew up poor.
Hold on. Define free for me. Define free.
Free is something that you can get with
here's the thing. We have the illusion of freedom in this country. We have the illusion of freedom, and your illusion is bigger depending on which party is in office and has been since Bush. Has been before that, to be honest with you, because if you take and go back to the fucking hearings in Congress where Ollie North took and got grilled, we're not exactly all that free. We're able to take in. We are slaves to the corporate machine in this fucking country.
Really are.
I'm not against capitalism. I think we should have capitalism. Like, capitalism's the best system. However, you have to have a mixed fucking economic system. Otherwise, we get what we have here right now, where capitalism is unfucking checked. I'm sorry, you're free. You're free to what? Go to fucking work, come home, and that's it. Subsist. That's not freedom. You have the right to take and voice your opinion until it goes too far and they put you on a watch list and take and come to your house because you wanted to take and actually fucking protest in front of a fucking abortion clinic and kick your fucking door in. Take and watch the Senate hearings on that where the fucking attorney general took and got grilled over that shit.
I'm sorry, we don't live in the freest fucking country. We live in a country where freedom is preached, and we have the illusion of it until until the government decides your viewpoints or what the fuck you say is a fucking problem. Don't believe me? Ask Martin Luther King Jr., who the FBI had plans to take and assassinate.
Ooh, that one's gonna hit a nerve.
Or taking ask fucking JFK's fucking Kennedy's family, where Lyndon B. Johnson, because he wanted to take and decentralize the banks in this fucking country and do away with the Federal Reserve. And not only that, there's a lot of other stuff he was looking into that, guess what? Guess who was the fucking director of the CIA at that point in time? George H.W. Bush. Who was his best fucking buddy at that point in time? Lyndon B. fucking Johnson. No, we are not free in this fucking country. We have the illusion of freedom. We are free to take and work and have opinions that don't upset the fucking apple cart. And it's been that way since the fucking 1900s.
And that's basically what you do. And if they really cared, and here's something I want y'all to think about. If he's wrong, then why the fuck they trying to raise Social Security up now to 77?
But that's got nothing to do. That's
yes,
completely
yes, it does, man, because they want you to fucking die on that job and not pay you shit. That's what it is. They want you to die before you get Social Security. That way you gave us all your fucking money and now it's ours and we ain't got to give it back to you because you're dead now. Yes, it does. That's why they're trying to do it. We are heading right now, in my opinion, I could be dead ass wrong, and God, I hope I am. But I have somebody got to lose that fucking election. It don't matter who wins right now. That's miles down the road. I feel like we're heading 100 miles an hour towards socialism. That's one thing that makes our country.
No. We're heading towards communism. We're not heading towards socialism.
Communism's even worse, you know. So that's just my opinion on the matter, you know, because I don't know. That's just my opinion on the matter, folks. You know, vote on nothing makes sense anymore. Men don't think logically anymore. That's what separates men from women. Women are emotional. Men are logical thinkers. You know, it's like these chicks on OnlyFans and stuff who say, "Oh yeah, we're all equal and stuff." Them same chicks ain't gonna go up here and hang up a light line.
Joey, I could go to Norway. I could go to fucking Sweden. I could go to fucking Germany and have a better quality of life than what we have here from the work balance and stuff like that. And to be honest with you,
way cheaper over there.
And to be honest with you, the only difference is the regulation of guns in some of these countries.
The medicine's way cheaper over there. The same $350 eye drops I got to have for my glaucoma, I can get for $8 in the UK. $8 fucking dollars. No, we ain't free.
I would be more free in those countries. I would be more free in those fucking countries. Hell, I would be more free in Germany at this fucking point. The only difference is I'm not going to have a fucking gun.
That may be a good thing.
I'd have a better quality. I'd have not. Number one, I'm not going. More goes into freedom, Joey. More goes into fucking freedom than being able to take and fucking own a gun. That's the thing about it. Like, there's a lot more that goes into freedom than being able to own a gun. The thing that gun ownership gives us in this country that other countries do not fucking have, to the extent that we fucking have, is the ability that if the government decides to take and overextend, which this was the whole point of it. We should have done overthrown this motherfucker 60 fucking years ago, 30 fucking years ago. But the problem is these guns are part of the illusion at this fucking point. That's it. That's it.
Hey, man, if we're going to blame guns for killing people, let's go ahead and blame fucking forks and knives for making people fat. And let's blame number 2 lead pencils for people not being able to write cursive. I mean, let's just do away with the whole fucking thing. You know what I mean? Let's just start over. Evil's gonna be evil, man.
Joey, on the higher tax rate, homie. Let me ask you a question on the higher fucking tax rate. I'm going to disagree with you. I'm going to fucking disagree with you because part of the higher tax rate is the fucking social fallback plans that they take and have. So you take and say higher tax rate. Now, are you taxed higher somewhere where you at least have access to not only healthcare but food and things of that nature, or is it a higher tax rate somewhere where you might pay 8 to 10% of your fucking income in fucking taxes, but then you pay another 5 to 7% on your fucking on what the fuck you buy every fucking day, whether it be your fucking food, whether it be your fucking gas tax, whether it be whatever, and then you take and pay for your fucking property that you've done fucking bought.
Joey, weed ain't legal in either one of our states.
Land fucking your land fucking taxes. Whenever you're having to take and struggle to take and buy food and stuff like that, the way most Americans are. Again, who has the higher tax rate exactly? Because there's motherfuckers in this country that are fucking struggling to take and pay their they have to choose. And this is middle class at this fucking point.
I'm one of them.
You making $40,000 a year used to be a decent fucking living. Now you're living paycheck to fucking paycheck. And guess what? With $40,000 a fucking year living paycheck to paycheck, you don't qualify for any social fallback plans that our government set up. And the fucking food banks are fucking dry because not enough food's being fucking donated.
And no offense, but
so again, what good is our fucking tax rate whenever you can't fucking live on it, Joey? And that's my whole thing with the whole, they got a higher tax rate. But look what they get look what they get for that higher tax rate.
Their incentives. Right.
If you take and have whenever baseline, if you've got a family, if you're having to even at being single, if you're paying $50 to $75 a fucking week for fucking insurance, so you're paying $50 a week, $75, $50, let's say $50 a week. That's $200 a year or $200 a month. That's $2,400 a year. If with that $2,400, if something happens, on top of that, you got to pay $20 fucking copay fee or $25 copay anytime you have to go to the doctor.
That shit adds
up.
And
then you've got a $4,000 to $5,000 fucking deductible that has to be paid before the insurance pays more than 70%. Hell, in some cases, more than fucking 40%, depending on the insurance that your fucking employer fucking gives.
I got a buddy right down the road 2 weeks ago. We had a bad storm. A limb fell through his house, fucked up his double wide, and it cracked the foundation. And the insurance people came in and said, we can't do nothing about it.
I'm talking about health insurance. I'm not even talking about.
I understand, but that's a fucked up situation too, dude.
And if you've got a family, if you've got a wife and one fucking kid, you're looking at $150 a week in fucking insurance. If you're making $700 a fucking week, bring home fucking pay. $150 that takes and goes to your fucking goes to your insurance, and your deductible per fucking person is $4,500. And if something fucking happens, and you have to take and get medicine, and you're still paying $100, $200 in some cases, even with fucking insurance. What fucking good is our fucking tax rate if you can't goddamn survive, Joey? Tell me how that's freedom. Tell me fucking how.
Joey, he kind of got a point, bro.
If you can't take and save to have a fucking cushion, so if something happens, you're not fucking homeless. We have a problem. You're not fucking free. Joey, people can get different fucking jobs. That job has to be fucking hiring, homie. That job has to be fucking hiring. Like,
he's got a point.
Bro, we are not as free as what the fuck they want to make it out to be whenever everybody is slaving just to fucking survive and keeps their head above water. I'm thankful I own the fucking house I live in. The single wide trailer that I live in, I'm thankful because if I had to rent, we'd be out on the fucking street or back with my mother-in-law. And that's in a place where on average, you're taking for construction, you're starting at $17 a fucking hour. Me and my wife have ran the fucking numbers as a family with fucking rent and in our area, even in Podunk, where we're at, not even in Charleston, the biggest city closest to us. You need to make at least $27 an hour just for the fucking basics. Tell me how the fuck that's freedom. Please explain that to me, Joey. Tell me how the fuck that's freedom.
I don't see how y'all make it, man. I'm being honest with you.
If it weren't for the fact we own, if it weren't for the fact we own, we'd be staying with the fucking in-laws because me and my wife combined would not make enough to fucking afford something around here. The cheapest, bro. We are 15 minutes away from the nearest fucking town. We are an hour away from Charleston, the biggest city in this fucking area. The rent for a 2-bedroom fucking single wide is $1,200 goddamn dollars a fucking month.
I said
3-bedroom, you're looking at $1,600. If we move to town, the cheapest rent for a fucking 2-bedroom is $1,600. Again, tell me how no, this is just rent. Tell me again how the fuck that's freedom. It's not. It's not freedom. They've got you thinking that you're free while keeping you in a fucking cage. And I'm tired of all these motherfuckers that took and grew up back in the fucking 60s and 70s and 80s. Oh, I bought my. It just takes hard work, motherfucker. You bought your house for $1,700 goddamn dollars, making $8 a fucking hour, which was good money at that fucking point. You're not gonna take. You're not getting the same correlation these days. You have to be a welder almost who takes in, or you have to have bought your house 10, 15, 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Because if you're not in the fucking trades and you're not a welder or you're not like high up somewhere making $30, $40 an hour, you're not taking and fucking surviving that well. You're not.
Even if you're a single man, a single woman with no kids. That's why my heart goes out there.
Joey, I'm not advocating for socialism. Don't get it twisted, homie. But you can't have straight up just fucking capitalism. We have. You know who gets socialism in this country? Any form of socialism in this country, Joey? More than the people who deserve a fucking fallback plan, the fucking corporations. How the fuck is it we take care of corporations better than we take care of our own goddamn citizens, Joey?
Do I need to bring Joey up here? Man, I'll be the referee in the middle of the cage fight of this.
That's my thing. And you can't have 100% socialism. We see what the fuck happens with 100% socialism. But we're seeing what happens with 100% capitalism. We're in the throes of it right now. You have to have a blended fucking system. It's the reason why countries that are much smaller that have blended fucking economies, people 9 times out of 10 are better fucking off. Even if the fucking government's having to take and pay an exorbitant fee and shit, exorbitant amounts every year for that social fallback plan. We've got socialism for the fucking corporations here in this country. Fucking leading up to the pandemic, you had all of these corporations here in the U.S. making record fucking profit.
I told you,
but yet they got a fucking blank fucking check. Wall Street got a blank fucking check. BlackRock took and bought bad fucking debt. Vanguard bought bad fucking debt during the fucking pandemic from these companies who had just made record fucking profit. You take and give the citizens here a couple of fucking $3,000 a month fucking payments and you suspend fucking rent and shit like that because nobody can fucking go work. But these motherfuckers with all of this fucking money are given blank fucking checks. Tell me again how the fuck we're serfs at this point. We are serfs. We are fucking slaves in this country to the fucking corporate machine, to the fucking government who just sees us as a fucking paycheck thanks to our fucking tax money. We have the illusion of freedom in this country. We don't have actual freedom anymore. Back in the 1800s, you had fucking freedom. You don't have freedom in this country anymore.
That's why
you're free to work and not and maybe start a fucking company and hope that it fucking thrives. You don't have the right to the pursuit of happiness anymore in this country because they're making sure that you're going to take and die from fucking cancer. You're going to die from fucking old age working on the job. Or they're going to make sure that you can't afford to even fucking live and you're in a fucking tent city living under the fucking bridge somewhere or living in a fucking thing.
Dude, there's a homeless dude down the road. Right. Everybody feels sorry for this guy. I tell everybody all the time, dude, he's got the best life ever. You ain't got to worry about shit.
Joey, it ties into the same fucking thing, homie. Who do you think is taking and pushing all this? Who do you think is pushing all this? It's the corporations that take and write the fucking laws in this country, dude. Do the lobbying. And freedom does come with a price, but is the price of that freedom being that your citizens can't afford to live? Is that the price of freedom? Because then you've taken them out of one fucking bad scenario to another. So they're free to fucking die because they can't afford to feed themselves.
I just want to let everybody know we just hit the 2-hour mark. This is a brand new record. This is the longest episode of the BNA show ever.
It's shit. There's no way in the fucking world at fucking 18 at $7.25 an hour. I was able to afford a fucking single bedroom fucking apartment by myself. And at this point in time, my daughter, who's 18, had to live with her boyfriend. There's no fucking way she should have to make $21 an hour.
Dude, that's
just to afford the fucking rent and the fucking life and a little bit of food every fucking month.
That's not even talking about your bills.
Again, how the fuck is that freedom? How can you pursue your own fucking happiness? Because then you're having to put yourself in debt. Again, how is this freedom? This isn't freedom. This is a fucking cage. If we could take and bring down shit to where it's more affordable again, fuck. Yeah,
that's why we get taxed on for money we've already been taxed on.
6 years ago, I'd have fucking agreed with you 100%, fucking Joey. I'd have agreed with you 100% that we were the freest nation in the world. Now, no, fuck no.
We're still the best, I think, but maybe, you know, I'm just saying freest. If we're talking about freest.
El Doof, gun violence accounts for 0.08% of fucking deaths in this country. We don't have a gun crisis. 330 million people, we don't have a gun crisis at all. We have cities with gun violence issues.
You know what's
New
crazy?
Orleans, Chicago, DC, fucking.
They came out the other day and said that 86% of this country, it was all over every newscast, 86% of this country thinks Joe Biden's too old to run for another term. We can't even get that many people to agree on murder. That's the kind of world we live in over here in America, man. Most people, we shouldn't kill him, and no, we shouldn't. We're living in some crazy fucking times right now, bro.
Joey, 6 years ago, 10 years ago, 12 years ago, I would agree. Actually, I would agree. I agreed that we were the freest nation in the world until the fucking Patriot Act.
Yes. Nobody talks about that anymore.
After the Patriot Act, we've had an illusion of freedom. Now they're just taking and tightening down the screws to making it to where we can't take and see anything past the fact that we have to pay bills every month. And how the fuck are we going to take and make those bills?
Wait till they really get shitty one day, and then they figure out AI a lot better. Then they can put you in the crime scene anywhere they want.
That's not. We don't have freedom as we knew it even 10 years ago in this country.
Dude, my grandpa
when most of the country is fighting to afford life, like that's not.
You hear me?
Huh?
My grandpa had a 3rd grade education, made $1 a week, plowed his own fields, bought 5 acres of land, raised a family, 3 kids. That was back in the 50s, 60s, and 70s. There's no way in hell you could do that no more.
No, fuck no.
You cannot do that no more, man. Bro, this county I live in, the average income is $18,000. That is fucking dirt fucking poor, man. Dirt fucking poor. And how you can have a family, how Joey can have a family, how everybody else out here has a family, it makes it work. I don't know, because I'm a single fucking guy and I'm struggling.
I own the fucking trailer that we live in.
Good for you.
Erica's family owns land, which it's been carved out. So once everything, like, God forbid, once her mom goes, the land that we're sitting on will be ours. So we pay property tax every year on the trailer and on the fucking, and give her mom our portion for property taxes. If not for that, we'd be living with the mother-in-law right now, because
I understand.
Again,
I understand, brother.
Her at $13 an hour, I'd be making $18, $19, $20 an hour. We'd be barely fucking surviving because of the. We wouldn't be able to rent anything, man.
Even Joey agrees. Yeah, guys, this house right here is a 2-story. It was $23,000 in 1984. You can't get a fucking brand new truck now for under $70.
Well, Joey,
that's not a fucking truck. That's not a house. That's not rent. Joey, that's not food.
15 years ago, you could buy a house in a lot of places for under 100,000 now.
BC's got a good question for you there.
What?
Life is good. Next TV comes along, talks about how long can this go on for? I don't see this.
Not much longer. Not much. as far as the way this country is set up, not much. Something's going to something's going to break within the next 3 or 4 years here if shit does not fucking reverse.
I'm going to break at that damn election.
Something's going to break.
I'm telling you something.
Well, you know what I find odd? You know how before 9/11 you had all of these movies that had these movies that had planes that took and crashed into buildings or the World Trade Center itself.
Oh, they've been talking about 9/11 for years. Look at it.
What you know what I'm saying? But there was movies where it showed planes hitting the World Trade Center before and the lead up.
Yes.
We got 2 movies about civil wars happening in the U.S.
Uh-oh.
But
Uncle Mike ain't gonna be right again, is he?
Here's my thing. I don't think we can continue as a country with the route that we're going unless we have an easing of things. Either the market comes down for homes and rent and things of that nature, which when does that ever fucking happen? Maybe homes, maybe the housing bubble pops or something like that, but rent normally doesn't come down a whole lot. So either you're going to have to take and have shit take and come down, or wages are going to have to take and go up.
Or
fucking 2.
Or the rich people who own that shit is going to start losing money. And when the rich people start losing money in this country, that's normally when shit changes, brother.
Here's the problem. We've had 2-3 years until the last 6 or 7 months, which weird how it happened, but near record inflation.
Yes.
In times during inflation, corporations lose fucking money. That's when they tighten the belts. That's when they let employees go. Record fucking profits.
Yes.
So the rich people aren't going to fucking lose money.
Never. They can be hit in their pocketbook, but they're never ever just going to totally lose money. That's why Vince McMahon, who we was talking about earlier, got kicked off the thing because Slim Jim had a pay-per-view coming up. Oh, you want to lose $1 billion fucking dollars? Well, if he's there, we're not doing it. All right, Vince, it's time for you to go. Sign here, here, and here because we're not going to lose our $1 billion. You could hit them in their pockets, but you're never going to. You're never going to make them broke.
And BC, as far as things getting better or cheaper, it's not so much cheaper. You got buying power that fluctuates, and we've never had as little buying power as we have now. So things aren't going to get cheaper, but once citizens get more buying power and they can actually afford their food again and they can afford their fucking rent again,
that'd be nice
to a degree that it's livable. But we've had 3-4 years now where it's just been like, something's not.
Dude, it's been total shit. It's been total shit.
The problem
ever since no shit. When we were sitting here that day and you showed me that video of them fucking bolting them people in that fucking office, ever since that fucking day until now, it's just been slowly trickling down.
And BC, I wish I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm telling everybody right now. Okay, you heard his opinion. Now hear mine. These good old boys down here in the South are getting tired of this shit. I hope I ain't getting in no trouble, and I ain't trying to start nothing. The good old boys down here, they're getting tired of shit. And one day, they're going to have enough. I'm just telling everybody right now. Tell them I'm lying. People are going to get enough of this shit, and they're going to revolt, man. Number one, I'm
the Trumpers. And if he don't make it, and they feel, let's say he don't win, because somebody's got to lose. Let's say he don't win, they're going to be pissed. If they take him off the ballot, they're going to think he got screwed.
If
you see what I'm saying,
I'm calling it right now. I'm calling it right now. The first state that takes and pulls Trump off the ballot, we'll see mass brother. The first state that pulls Trump off the ballot, leading up to November. I'm talking about like for election day. The first state that takes and pulls him off the ballot. What happened in Kenosha? What happened in fucking Minneapolis? What happened in fucking Portland?
History will repeat itself.
No. That's going to look like child's play. I'm fucking telling you. They pull Trump off of any of these states that pull Trump off the ballot for November.
Yes. Whether you like them,
all of the riots and stuff like that happened in the last couple of years are going to look like child's play. January 6th
is going to look like a fucking.
Number one, the fact that you taking 80,000 people there, estimated 80,000 people there, 2,000 people going to the Capitol, and that's insurrection. Get fucked. You're stupid. You're listening to a goddamn. You're demented in the fucking head.
A media corporation that wants you to live in fear.
If all 80,000 would have taken and stormed the fucking Capitol, now we got an issue. 2,000 out of 80,000, get fucked.
Dude,
it's gonna January 6th will take and not even be a footnote at that fucking point.
I'm telling you, man.
I'm telling you right now, if
we're not making this shit up. We're not making this shit up. This is the fucking times we're living in.
Number one, people are tired, and there's so little faith even within the Democrat Party in Joe Biden. The only reason why motherfuckers are going to vote for Joe Biden is so they don't have the orange man again. But I'm telling you right now, so many people are tired, and we're so fractured in this country. The first state to pull Trump off the ballot in November, Katie bar the fucking door.
It's over.
Make sure you've got fucking guns. That's going to be the first salvo.
Make sure you got fucking ammo.
What's happening in Texas right now won't be a fucking...
Be a fly on
Who the fuck are they going to send? Who the fuck are they going to send? Because most National Guards are not going to take it back up the fucking government in situations like that.
I'm about to ask you the same thing. Who are they going to send?
They'd have to take and send in UN troops that are taking a station in different places across
the US. And if they shoot first, which you know they would, theoretically, it's on. And the way how the last 3 years have gone, I'm not too damn uncertain we're not on to something. I'm just being honest with you, brother. It's going to come down to a time in this world where if you don't grow your own shit and grow your own shit, you may not make it. Just being honest with you. And they tried that shit during COVID because everywhere you fucking went, you can't come in here without a mask. You can't come in here without a mask. Don't tell me that shit was out on accident. Meanwhile, chick speaker, she's out getting her hair done, no mask. Fauci's at a ball game, no mask, you know?
Mm-hmm. But, yeah.
I'm just saying, some people need to fucking take the blinders off the jackass, and you need to accept shit for what it is. You need to see what it is. And whether you like the man, whether you don't, whether you agree with anything we say or not, this is where the fuck we're at, folks.
I'm gonna put it like this. I wasn't wrong about COVID. I wasn't wrong about what was going to happen with COVID, because you asked me, you think this is going to be a thing? And I said, this is going to be world government. The government's this is going to be the way for governments in the world to take and test and see how much people are willing to put up with, how much they'll take and listen. This is going to be them taking and consolidating power. Mm-hmm. I told him that on a fucking BNA show leading up to it. And I was fucking right on that. I'm telling you right now, the first state to pull him off the national election for fucking November, Katie bar the fucking door. That's a first fucking salvo. You think we have problems now at the fucking border? That'll be nothing. Those fucking riots that happened after George Floyd, that shit will take a look like child's play. Because 80,000 fucking people went to Washington unarmed. You'll see 200,000, 300,000, 400,000 people from a state armed.
And they're probably going to be good old boys down here in the South.
No. Well, nobody in the South is going to take him. I doubt anybody in the South will take and pull Trump off.
I'm not too sure, man.
You're gonna take and see, it would be a state like fucking Nevada or fucking New Mexico or Arizona or Colorado or someplace like that.
I'm with you. It's got to be.
Or you'd see like. Or you'd see like New York or fucking New Hampshire or a state like that takes and pulls this. And I'm telling you,
Chris, what's up, bro? I'm listening. I'm sorry. I'm just saying hi to Chris, man. What's going on, bro? Trump is removed from the state's ballot. How long you have it? You won't.
Where did that? I don't look. Number one, I don't know where you heard me take and say I'm going to lead anything.
Shit, me and Alan gonna be back there in the back doing the BNA show.
I said it earlier. I said it earlier. The president. I don't give a fuck who's president. They're not the one that's in fucking control. It's the fucking Senate. It's your fucking senators. It's your fucking representatives. That's who should be the main focus of people.
And besides, if
I'm saying,
you're gonna murk somebody, go for them. Don't come after the voice of reason over here. We just do a little show.
what I'm saying is they take the first state that takes him off. Watch out, Katie, bar the fucking door. All of the rioting that's happened and stuff like that, and what's happening at the border, that shit's gonna look like child's play.
Folks, we're not even saying it's going to happen. We're just saying
If a state does that, if a state pulls him from the national ballot for the national election, I'm telling you, because that means a whole block of voters will not be able to fucking vote.
I just don't.
Their candidate won't be on the fucking ballot. If anybody,
I don't see any of them having the balls to do it. I'm serious. I just don't see anybody having the balls to do it. But at the same time, I see that they would. I'm serious, man. And then, dude, when you start doing shit like that and the states have more power and over that, then we're no longer a fucking democracy. I mean,
we've never been a democracy. We're a democratic republic.
Well, Democratic Republic, you know what I'm saying? But we're not.
We haven't even.
What I'm saying is, this ain't fucking America anymore. I mean, you know, and I hope it don't come down to that. I really do. I hope it don't. But does anybody see this shit getting any better? I mean, I'm all fucking ears, and you know.
I think Laz hit it right there, and balls has nothing to do with it. They don't have the brains not to, and that's going to be the problem for some of these state legislators.
That's a great point, Laz.
I'm hoping nobody does it, but I'm telling you, because there's been talk about him not taking and being on ballots come November, barring him going to prison.
It's true, Chris. Sugar and salt looks the same.
Oh yeah, exactly. I agree with that 100%.
Sugar and salt looks the same.
Barring him going to prison, he's going to be the nominee.
Yes.
I tell you like this: if you're a Republican, Nikki Haley is a Trojan horse.
Yes, but no argument there, brother.
There's no. When have you ever seen Democrats try to take and prop up a Republican candidate whenever they've got a weak fucking president?
Never.
Against a fucking opponent. Win.
Never. And
see, the thing is, I don't care for Trump or fucking. I think we're fucked either way with both of them. Trump because of his. As long as if he wins it again,
I'd rather have Trump.
As long as he doesn't try tariff bullshit again, I don't like that shit right there. His tariffs, my fucking grocery bill with the tariffs and the fact that it hit vegetables and so much stuff that's used in the foods that's even packaged. My grocery bill went from I was able to take and feed 4 people on $80 a fucking week, and it went to $120 by the time he's out of fucking by the time COVID hit.
Man, I just want gas to go back down to fucking $2.
Like, fuck, man.
Be nice. Just I don't know. I'd rather have Trump over Biden. I always thought I called it back in the day. I said, man, that first debate, Trump's going to eat him the fuck alive. You know, and it's like, it don't really matter.
No. Again, you need to vote at the state level for your representatives and stuff that you send up there, because they're the ones that hold all the power.
They are, and they're the ones.
Republican president is up there, and they got a Republican majority Senate.
Carla,
House of Representatives. That's when they're going to be able to take and get stuff passed. That's when they're able to take and get their agenda done, and not have to resort to executive orders. Same thing with Democrats.
Yeah, it don't really matter. This ain't a Democratic Republican show. You know what I'm saying? You can vote for whoever the hell you want to. We don't care. We're just trying to put it in everybody's minds that this shit is a little more serious than everybody's putting on. I'm telling you, man, if they figure out a way to fuck Trump, whether you like him or not, like you just talked about, if the state takes him off of something, and them folks get triggered and think, dude, Donald Trump's going to go down as a fucking martyr, bro. I'm serious. Even if he never gets hurt or nothing, you know, he's going to go down as a martyr because he's always going to have that bunch. Gosh damn, who's calling me? I hope it ain't the FBI. Somebody done called me 3 times in a row.
See, it's crazy because in American politics, you get these cult of personalities, right? It's happened in the past before Trump. Like everybody was all in on Kennedy. Like he was almost a
A mythical god.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Same thing with FDR. By the time he took in, you know what I'm saying, Teddy Roosevelt. You got Reagan had a fucking movement. There was a movement behind Reagan. He was seen.
You know, I went and watched the 84 election last night just to see who Reagan went against. Mondale. I didn't even know who the fuck it was. I thought I was a buff on it. Man, he beat that motherfucker like 500 electoral college votes to 10.
Oh, it was a landslide. But you had cult of personality with Barack Obama,
yes.
And then again with fucking Trump.
Yes.
Regardless of the outcome of this presidential election, we're going to take and see going forward. Everything's on a pendulum. We're swinging wider and fucking wider. At what point is that pendulum take and swing too wide
and go off the hinges?
Because once it goes up
too high,
it's breaking. Once it swings back around to the other side, it's going to take and swing higher. And regardless of how unless things change politically in this country, unless things change with the citizenry and the ideologies,
the mentality,
we're in for a rough. I don't give a shit who's elected this go around.
4 years,
election after, if we make it that far, it's just.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just.
Well, there was. I don't know if Reagan was much a cult of personality as much as it was a movement behind him. Like there was a. Because he took and won by landslide both fucking elections.
Jimmy fucking Carter. Shit, history always repeats itself, man. You know, that's like when we was talking about the guns and everything early. Timothy McVeigh killed 170 something fucking kids and didn't fire one shot. Where there's evil, there's evil. Where there's stupidity, there's stupidity. I like talking to you personally and a bunch of other people.
No, BC, take that back. Delete that fucking comment. No, the fuck it is not. Things can always get worse, homie. Always.
Oh, yeah. They can always get
oh my God, that
always get worse. It's gonna get worse.
Those statements right there scare the shit out of me because anytime people go, "Oh, this is at least this is the worst it can get," right? There's always a bottom up underneath that shit. Unfortunately,
that ain't no shit, brother. That ain't no shit. It can always be worse.
Those statements scare me. Please, delete that. Goddamn, you got me shaking over here now. Goddamn.
He was gonna give us an epic rant too. I'm thinking so.
But
am I holding you up from anything?
I wouldn't be ranting 2 hours in.
My man.
We're 2.5. The only thing I need is something to eat here shortly. But even then,
all right. But something's going on. I need to pick up this damn phone and figure out who the hell's calling me, folks. What an epic episode of the B&A show. Happy Valentine's Day to all you Blakeaholics and eclectic ones and all you lovebirds. Happy venereal disease. Hope when you're having sex tonight, the fucking fan falls on you. Don't hurt you. It stuns you a little bit, you know? So, or maybe you wake up with like a fucking ingrown toenail or some shit. You know, it's the painful shit in life. We're just throwing out hyperbole, man. I don't know what's going to happen. But here at the B&A show, we like planting the seed. And we got a pretty damn good batting average. And I hope we're wrong on this one.
I'll say it like this. When the year starts off with Abbott down in Texas and a standoff with the president over the border.
That's not good.
Buckle up.
That's not good, man.
That's buckle up.
And the crazy thing is, dude, if Trump would have done that, they'd have crucified him. But since it's, the other guy, and it's true, bro. It's true. It's a double standard, man. So anyway, I don't know. I do know this. I can hear his belly growling from over there. Either that or it's just another rant ready to come out. I love this dude. EB's fucking awesome. Folks, you could have done anything you want to do today. Thank you for coming to hang out with me in the longest ever episode of the B&A show. Gosh damn.
Right?
Next week we'll have to give them 17 minutes to get them, coming back.
Yeah, get back on the averages and stuff like that. Yeah.
I'm gonna go check my phone. He's gonna go get something to eat. Happy Valentine's Day to all you awesome people out there. Hope you have a good day, a great day. EB, you got anything you want to leave the millions and millions of our fans with?
Be good to each other. Love yourselves. Happy Valentine's Day. And if you're taking, just use this one day to take and tell the person that you love them. You probably don't love them like you say anyway. So
I was going to say something to get us kicked off the air. Anyway, come back next week. I may say it. For Mr. A, I am Mr. B. This has been the B&A Show. Everybody have a good day. We love you all. Come back next time. And maybe we didn't piss off the YouTube censors too bad today. But hey, if we did, fuck them. See you next week. Later.